Okay. So, let's get some ambience too. Let's make it sound like a forest. Welcome back, everybody, to Hearth and Home. This is session 6, I believe. Where we last left off, the party learned that they weren't finished with their disappearances that they thought they had solved, as another woman from Hearth, a small town nearby, went missing. They did a little investigating, met some new friends, and opted to head out into the woods. They split up for a little bit, but eventually came back together. Soldier and Solo met some owlbears in a cave, and probably wisely decided to just back away. And the other group, the three, Hilda, Koja, and Noraka, decided to go back to Hearthhope to discuss things with Lady Bailey and see if she had any more information. She told them
and get
to
a map.
Yes, she told them to look for a river and then follow the river, because if there was a lumber mill, which is what they're looking for, it would be built on the river. Yeah, we still have that map somewhere here.
I know this is being explained very soothingly, chap, but it was a catastrophe.
We're fine.
Alright, so that was their
Well,
map.
2 of us are.
One of us is not.
The other 2 are poisoned.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna get to that in a sec, but that is true. Yeah, so the other group went back to Hearthhope. They were told kind of to look for a river, and then they were told. Are they a little quiet? Yeah, let's get a check. Everybody else in chat, let me know if everybody's a little quiet, because I can adjust that. I don't know if I am versus everybody else.
Oh, my chat.
Just everybody kind of keep talking.
La, 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 la.
I mean,
So-
I know my mic, since it's like right next. My mic is very like quiet in the background, so I move it too far from my face. I know I can get a little quiet.
I'm using earbud mic right now, so it's like right next to my mouth. So
I'm using my old-ass blue snowball microphone.
there is
Mine's
a benefit.
a very fancy noise canceling one on my headset.
That's so fancy. I can just stick mine in my mouth and make it sound weird. So I think I have the best one. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
You have the most interesting one, that's for sure.
Everybody seems good on my end, so as long as everyone can hear them, then that's good. If
We'll fix it in post.
we will.
Just kidding, we probably don't have an editor.
Yeah, I think on my end you guys seem good, so I think we'll just continue
Cool.
like this for now. Because I could turn you guys up, but then we might get some peaking when you get excited about something. So
Yeah, I'm a yellow.
I think we'll be good for now. But anyways, to resume the recap. But that's good. Thank you for letting me know, because if there's any weird audio thing, if I'm echoing or my voice sounds like a demon, always let me know, chat, because I'll fix that ASAP.
Can you change your voice?
Yeah, if I'm quiet, if a specific person sounds quiet or something like that, then yeah, Luno is very good about always letting me know about these things. But if he's ever not here, chat, don't be afraid to speak up, because I will fix it ASAP. Sometimes another one is if the music sounds like there's 2 versions of it playing at the same time, let me know, because that's something that happens from time to time when I forget to click something. Or if there's 2 of me talking, that can happen too. So make sure to be to speak up. Don't feel like you just have to suffer through that terrible audio. Speak up and let me know, and I'll fix it ASAP. But yeah, so back into the recap. at the at Hearth, they were told about the river, and then Lady Bailey gave them a map of the area, which is what you're looking at right now. So Sildren was kind of off in the woods, following some vague tracks, heading sort of southwest direction, and then the rest of the group decided to go to the goblin, just kind of near the goblin camp, as that was a landmark that they had seen before, and then decided to head kind of southwestish from there to get to the river. So on their way, the group of three found a treasure chest at the top of a cliff, or a little rock spire, and climbed up and got a potion and a small flower pot that was wrapped in cloth. I don't know if you guys remembered you had that.
I do.
Okay.
I even have an idea for what to use it on.
And then traveling further after that, they ran into some weird eggs, which they decided to give a wide berth to, but were attacked by a swarm of stinging insects. And then the eggs hatched, which turned out to be giant centipedes, which have bitten several of our players. And as you can see, Noraka and Koja are poisoned from that.
I thought that was the wasps.
The centipedes and the wasps both had poison.
Ah. Oof, good thing I came out unscathed.
Roughly what time of day is it? Is it like...
I can't recall. Does anyone remember? I don't remember how far into the day I said it was.
I mean, it's been like
I have no idea.
what?
I'm
Hours
really
or so
hoping
since
it's
the
close
morning.
tonight, but I don't know.
So you had to do so many like 1 hour trips.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at least
Probably be like
the
afternoon. I
afternoon.
think.
It's at least the afternoon. But
Yeah.
Alright.
someone in chat might know. In which case we can adjust it, but we'll say that it's getting kind of halfway between afternoon and evening, so sort of almost dusk.
Alright, cool.
Mm.
So yeah, so they fought those insects. They won the fight, but are feeling a little sickly between the two of them. Naraka and Koja are looking a little pale, and the bites that you have on you are sort of have like a greenish tinge around them.
I need some peroxide.
So that is where we pick back up. Yeah, sometime in the afternoon is what it seems like it is. So
Oh, wow.
you succeed in fighting these insects here. Oh yeah, I forgot that we had a little sad moment here with the centipede friend.
Yeah.
Sad
And the
for who
failed
exactly?
cure wounds.
That
Yeah,
was
Sildren's pretty
hilarious.
pissed about that, so he's just gonna kind of wander off back to where he had been
Oh,
going
no,
before.
he's leaving.
No, Soldier, wait, don't
He's
He's not,
leave.
he's
Do
not gonna
Guys.
leave. He's not gonna leave, but he's gonna like try and lead things back towards where he was going.
Yeah, we're not going to the fucking owl bears.
No, not to the Owlbears, to Adelaide, I believe, where I thought she was at least.
We are going to the nearest part of the river.
So
Is that in the same direction? I don't know.
Similar. You're kind of trying to go back and find your trail. Is what you're doing? Because you sort of had to leave your trail to go follow these, to go help
Right.
these guys.
Yeah.
So you're trying to head back kind of towards that cliff's edge you were following,
Mm-hmm.
to recover your trail, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then just one sec. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Just make sure that that whole splitting up thing never happens again, guys. Please.
I'm sure that will never happen again, right?
Uh,
Wink, wink. Yeah, that will never happen again.
That's up to
at the
Sildren.
very least, not when we don't need to at all.
At least not until I rest.
Yeah, I guess it is mostly Sildren's fault.
I don't know. Maybe we should have a spin-off where it's just to Sildren as a horse.
Oh,
That's
no.
it. Nobody else is there. It's
Call it
just
Hi-Ho
horse
Sildren.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the spin-off series, Hearth and Horses.
I... Well, you know what? All I know is Sildren didn't die. I'm good with following Sildren this time. I'm not feeling like another 2-hour trip out of here.
Okay, so you make your way following Sildren, who heads up kind of ahead of you guys. And Sildren, you kind of have a general sense of the direction where you came from. So before long, you can kind of see that rocky face in front of you. And you arrive back along that cliffside.
I'm gonna eat a piece of candy.
Okay, let me find that table.
The gift that keeps on giving.
It's a
God.
D8, yeah, so roll the D8 for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Pull that up and D8. 5.
Alright, it's delicious.
Hell yeah.
God.
That's good luck.
Koji just kind of turns and is
How
like,
can we fail?
is this the time?
Yeah, you
What?
see
I
kind
was
of like
hungry.
the crunching of a hard candy behind you.
He just slowly turns.
What? I was hungry. That battle took a lot out of me.
Oh,
You
oh,
need
it
to
took a
take
lot
a
out of
rest.
you, did
Oh,
it?
it took a lot out
Should,
of you.
should I show
Oh.
you the big green bite mark on my arm?
Yeah, Koji, do you want to compare bite marks? God.
I'm gonna
Oh,
slowly.
where's your bite mark, Hilda? Didn't get one?
I'm gonna slowly pop another one in just for shits and giggles.
No!
Alright, that's another D8 then.
6.
Okay, Hilda has a mustache now.
I was really hoping you.
Hell
referred
yeah!
to a
I love
chicken.
the mustache candy.
Yeah.
Mustache
I
candy.
wanted a chicken too.
I guess
So
we
I'm gonna-
probably should rest. I don't know if that's how poison works, but
Yeah, but I feel like we're close enough to just taking a long rest anyway. Like, I'm wondering if we should just keep going for a while and then just camp for the night. Maybe camp a little bit earlier than we normally would. I don't know.
it is a good. I mean, it doesn't seem to be damaging us at all. It's just inconvenient.
Right. Maybe travel for an hour, hour and a half or so, and then we'll make
Oh, yeah,
camp or something.
I'm good with not resting if everyone else is.
I think we should get as far as we
Naraka?
can before we need to.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Right.
Then you travel a little bit kind of westward. The cliff's edge kind of forces you slightly south. As you follow that cliff side, and before long we arrive here. Before you begin to hear that sort of louder buzzing again.
Oh
Is-
no.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Is that a giant mosquito I see?
It's not making any attempt to be stealthy. It's just kind of flitting around, but it isn't looking at you right now.
Wait, is this tree like the one we found earlier with the weird fruit that made me have tentacle arms?
It does look the same, yes.
Ooh. Are there any more of them? Can I tell? Or is this like a one-on or like a one-off?
Oh, whoops! I forgot to do announcements. Oh well. Most people showed up anyway, so I'll do it quick while you. What were you asking? Sorry.
Are there any more? Can I tell if there's any more around hiding or anything else in the area other than the one?
Mosquitoes. You hear the buzzing, and it's kind of hard to tell how many there are, but you can definitely see that one.
Okay. Well, I say we don't fight that today.
Oh. You think?
I'm hiding.
Yeah, I
I
think
do
we're
not
gonna
enjoy
try
this.
and Which direction were I? Are we just following the cliff? Is that kind of the direction that we were heading?
Yeah, you were sort of like following it. See how it kind of goes southward?
Right. Okay. I guess
Okay, that's done.
try and
I'm back.
sneak past it.
Yeah, there's a tree kind of in your way here, Koja.
I'm just around it. I don't know. I'm just in this area.
This can only end well.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
the tree
sure.
in front of you is that same kind of tree that you saw earlier. It doesn't have any leaves, and its branches look kind of like tendril-like almost. But you can see hanging from it are a couple small bluish fruits that look kind of like plums but blue.
Is that different from the ones that we had earlier?
No, it looks the same, Soldier.
Okay, I'll be taking 2 of those.
They're high up. You'd have to climb the tree.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I'll climb
I'm
the
good
tree.
with the amount I have.
How many do you have again?
I have
only have
3.
1.
I do.
You got up to 3 of
I
them?
like 2 of them.
You guys grabbed a whole bunch of them? I don't remember
Yeah,
grabbing that many.
We did grab a whole bunch of them.
You probably did, but I just don't remember
I
that.
I guess we individually decided to.
I didn't get any. I'm
Ah,
not
well, look
touching
at
that
you.
shit.
Children, is now the time to be climbing a tree and risking falling out of it?
I suppose not. I'll just give up on that, assuming that we have
You know what?
plenty
I'll
of
climb
them
up and get you
anyway.
one. I have a climbing speed.
Alright, thank you.
I have 1 of them. Okay.
I just need 1 more, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna climb up real quick and grab one for children.
Thank you.
There you go.
As you climb up, on the edge, they're kind of on the long branches, so you have to kind of pull yourself out to grab one on one of the longer, thinner branches. And one actually, the one that you'd lean on, snaps under your weight. So make a dexterity roll for me to land gracefully. And
Saving
don't
throw or
forget-
roll?
roll. That is also
Okay.
with disadvantage, by the way, as you're poisoned.
Oh. 9.
God, I see that line. I see that.
I
don't
didn't draw
like
that one.
I see
That
that
was me.
line. It's you measuring. Someone's measuring.
I still don't like that.
I'm gonna hide behind the tree if I can.
Okay. Then just in the background, make a stealth roll.
Okay.
But this bug sees Koja, who's now lying on the ground.
So much for
Oh.
sneaking around, guys. Am I right?
And it is going to try to make a beeline towards you. But as it reaches here, this plant right here, it looks kind of like almost like kelp. It lashes out and grabs the insect and pulls it
Oh
in.
dear.
Oh, that's great.
Friendly piece of.
You can see
Glare?
the life drinker, as we were calling them before. I think Swiss called them that.
Mhm.
Kind of struggle as the vines tighten around it, and then you hear kind of like a bit of a cracking, crunching sound, and then it stops moving.
Okay.
I think the mosquito is the threat here.
Noticing that, do these are there more of these same types of plants all over the place?
Yes.
Can I-
And in particular, they look to actually Hilda. They look familiar more to you than anybody else.
I knew it.
It
I
looks
was
like
certain.
it looks like seaweed. In fact, it's even undulating as if it was like moving with the waves.
Can I?
It sticks
tell?
kind of straight up as if like it was underwater, but it is not underwater.
Ah.
You haven't particularly seen it like this where it's on land, but it evokes the image of seaweed in your opinion, like a kelp forest kind of.
Well, it's obviously carnivorous, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one crisis averted, at least.
Let's
We
stay
just have to
clear
watch
of
out
those
for
plants,
plants.
huh?
Yeah. Might be a good
Yeah.
idea.
But their range is an issue. I'm gonna assume it's 5 feet, but that's still a tight squeeze through these trees.
Not if we go like
doesn't-
this.
Yeah, it's definitely possible, but it's still tight.
Hmm.
I mean, not as tight as you're making it out to be. If we go in a single
Does
file
this-
line.
Does this one look busy?
Say we shouldn't try it. I'm just,
Like, can I?
It was while it was grabbing the life drinker, but after that, like, kind of crunched when the life drinker went motionless.
Alright.
It began to kind of extend back up like kelp.
Okay.
So
Alright.
the branch I was leaning on, did it snap off completely?
Mhm.
How long would you say it is?
Maybe like 5 feet, not super long, but
Okay, I'm just
you could poke something that's 5 feet away, like
gonna
about
put
the
the
length
measure-
of like maybe
yeah.
longer than a sword, maybe about that length.
I see. I'm just gonna keep this over my shoulder as a little tool for later.
It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
I'm gonna go down this way.
Exactly.
I think I'm gonna follow,
Yeah, this seems like
and I'm
a
gonna
solid path.
Yeah.
kind of hold the control flame for if it grabs anybody. I'm gonna try and burn it.
You wouldn't have to. You don't have to hold it for that.
Okay.
I would just let you take an action once it.
Okay,
What if something
hold is
happens?
okay, I guess.
Everybody freeze for 1 second.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's feet. It's not 5 feet. It's not 5 feet.
I knew it was gonna be me. I knew it.
That's why I went lower. And
yeah, well,
straight
I was
across.
being suspicious of the lighter colored plants as well, just in case. But no,
The
Sorry, was that not as tight as I was making it out to be?
the
Oh,
the snake vine shoots out like a whip and lashes around your ankle,
Great.
Naraka.
fun.
I'm gonna just try and burn it.
But 1 sec. As it grabs you, you feel as though like an electric jolt just went through you.
Oh, it's got toxin.
Okay.
Oh great.
And you're gonna
I
take
die instantly.
4 lightning damage.
Great.
And
Hopefully
it's
that
grappling you,
works.
so it's grappling you right now. So
Okay.
so Siljin, would you like to do anything, or anybody really? It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
your,
gonna burn it.
your quote unquote turn.
Hmm.
I was gonna go over and cut it off her fucking ankle.
I don't think that's a good idea. It just shocked her. Metal weapons, I mean, I guess you wouldn't know that unless she told us, but
You see her kind of go like tense up for a second, but you don't know exactly what happened. There.
Do I have to roll to hit?
What are you trying to aim at? Are you trying to aim at the tendril or the whole plant?
Kind of the whole plant.
Okay. Then I'd say no. You can just attack
Okay.
it.
Oh shit. Jay, where's Swiss?
Oh yeah. Just assume she's with you.
Okay.
It's gonna be 4 points of fire damage.
Okay. Let me get you.
Yeah, start a forest fire.
this one seems far enough away from the other trees.
Yeah.
Plus, it's alive, which means it's wet wood and not easy to burn.
As the flame kind of hits it, it shudders and kind of lashes out in all directions. But the tendril around your ankle, Naraka, releases.
Thank God.
Run.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go.
Now follow my path, guys.
I'm just going to go this way.
Okay. Nope, I'm in range there. Not in range here. Okay. Up.
I think you have to move diagonal there.
Gonna. Oh god. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Just. Oop.
Step here.
Everybody
Again,
just
this one's burning. I
hastily
think it's a little
measuring.
distracted.
And step.
Hilda,
here.
pause for a sec.
Okay. Here?
Mhm.
This vine here lashes out and grabs you.
Oh my God.
Alright. Can I
It's burn time.
cut it?
You, as it hits you, you feel your muscles like kind of tense as you feel that same electric jolt, and you take 3 lightning damage.
Oh my God. Okay. Hey, everybody else. I should have told you this. It shocks you.
So in front of you, the rest of you see that vine grab Hilda, and she tenses up. What do you do?
I'm gonna shoot another produce flame at it.
Okay.
7 points of fire damage.
This one kind of blackens as it burns fully, and the tendril around you, Hilda, releases.
Okay.
They're getting attacked by snake vine. It's a plant that seems to be
Oh, yeah,
shocking
bushes.
them when it touches them.
Alright, now up here.
Yeah, so this one is dead and burnt.
So try and go here instead of
So going up would be better because that one's dead.
yes.
Okay.
Right.
Great.
And then
Boink.
here.
Is this like a weird spy mission?
You guys are getting the tiniest taste of fresh meat and their constant stealth that they have to do. Fresh meat is unironically doing like a spy mission. They're on their way to go
Oh
do
my
one.
God.
They're breaking into a mansion in the future, is where they're headed.
Okay, wait. I want to be in front for this one. This thing's totally gonna grab us, so I want to try and like from here try and like stick the tree branch out at it to see if it grabs it and gets distracted.
I mean,
Just
Well, because this is within 10 feet, so if we try to go past it, it's probably gonna get us. At least
Yeah.
one of us.
not if we go here.
I can just burn it preemptively.
Well, I'm trying to be resourceful, okay?
Well, I'm still going down here and then over here.
I just wasn't thinking of using that tile because I think it's a little debatable how on the map it is.
the tendrils of these 2 plants on either end of you guys, this one and this one, kind of drift slightly towards you as you walk there, but they don't lash out because you're just a little too far away. But they sort of like naturally drift towards you as if you were like a magnet.
Ugh, creepy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll just go this way.
Okay. So from what you can see out in front of you, you can kind of still follow that cliff side, as it's still kind of off to the side of you. But out in front of you, you don't see. There we go. Let me get to this figure too. Let's just assume she was following me.
For the record, I threw the branch at the last bush as we left.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! There's no more
Swiss
here. Woo.
Swiss skillfully maneuvers through the entire area without getting touched
Yeah.
like once.
That's because she's careful.
Oh yeah, I also give Sildred the fruit.
Oh, thanks.
We need more tentacle armed children.
Okay, out in front of you, you can't particularly see any more of that kelp, as it's not very hard to spot it because it is like constantly moving and kind of undulating as if it was underwater.
I can't click my character.
Neither can I.
You're in a different dimension. That's the thing. It's very very common problem. Happens to everybody. Oops.
I hate going to the ethereal plane.
Surprise, we're all actually dead now.
There we
Yeah, the bushes actually had power word kill.
go.
We just suffered immediate instant death, and now we are just ghosts.
I'm gonna just keep an eye out for any additional creatures or plants that might be potentially harmful.
Then we'll just use your passive perception.
Alright.
Hmm.
I
I'm gonna
guess
check out
I'm
this
just gonna-
tree.
This one
Okay.
Yeah.
looks like a tree.
Yeah, but why are all the leaves off of this one?
Died, I
Some-
guess.
Sometimes trees don't have very many leaves.
Sometimes trees die, and that's sad. But
It's very sad.
The party pauses for a moment to have an existential crisis about how everything eventually dies one day.
even in the current situation, it's
just stop moving
everybody
for a
dies.
sec. Right around here.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Yeah, I'm in the back. Woohoo!
Sometimes trees die, and that's you as you kind of arrive in this general area, you hear some rustling kind of from this direction, kind of south rather, but you can't quite see what it is right now. Oh, there's some rustling.
Is it
right there.
close?
It's far enough that you can't see it through the trees, but you can definitely hear it,
Okay.
so it's within earshot.
I'm gonna tell everyone that there's something ahead and attempt to proceed sneakily.
You mean stealthily?
Sneakily.
They're both words.
Just hold on for a second. I was doing something.
Alright.
Yes, I
great.
would like to roll for sneakily, please.
From let me make sure you can see this direction. You hear another rustling. This one sounds like it's coming from up in that tree.
That's
And
sketch.
suddenly,
Suddenly. A woman.
a woman kind of, she has like her knees wedged in the tree and she's hanging upside down by a branch. She kind of lowers herself into sight. Let me make her look at you. And she sort of hangs down in front of you and oh yeah, let me flip her upside down. There you go. And kind of scrutinizes each of you. Her eyes kind of follow across the whole party. And then she says, "What are you doing in the woods?"
What are you doing in the woods?
We're looking for her girlfriend, and I point to Naraka.
She's not my girlfriend, but we are looking for a very nice lady. Can you guys please just stop fucking calling her my girlfriend? I swear to God. Please. That's it. You didn't hear any of that.
The woman, she's very clearly an elf. She has kind of reddish hair and freckles and green eyes. You can
Hey,
definitely
me
see
too.
through her pointed ears that she's definitely an elf. And she says, "Well, I live here, but you said you're looking for someone in the wild woods?"
She got
We're-
kidnapped. I don't want to think about it, but some guys
We're in
took
the
her.
wild ones now. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Also,
We kind of have been.
We're headed towards the
Mm,
river.
I
In
don't
case
know.
the life drinkers and the owl bears
Yeah.
didn't tip you off, we are in fact in the wild woods.
Yeah.
We're heading towards the river to look for a. I forgot the word. My brain's not working today.
The mill,
Yeah,
old
lumber
or
mill.
whatever, lumber mill.
Thanks.
The woman does kind of a graceful little flip off of her perch and lands on the ground, and says, lumber mill, lumber mill. Yeah, there's an old mill around here somewhere. Haven't been there. It's abandoned, I think. Why you're going to the mill?
We imagine that's where the kidnappers took her. But
Yeah,
we're
we
not
found
sure.
clues pointing to that place.
As you're talking, a less graceful and less subtle person approaches from the trees in the direction you heard the rustling. You can kind of hear her armor clanking a little bit, and she seems a little bit out of breath as she kind of jogs up to you guys. She looks at the woman here and says, Idri, I told you not to run off like that. You know I can't keep up with you. And the elven woman, Idri. Here, let me get a name tag. Says, Lucy, finally. And then she pauses for a moment and says, Lucy, do you remember the old mill? And the other woman says, Lucy says, the old mill. We haven't been there in. I remember you mentioned it. Sorry, she doesn't say we haven't been there. She says you mentioned it from time to time, and Coda said that there was a mill around there, but follow the river, I think, right?
Well, yeah, but which way?
What do you mean, which way?
Upstream or downstream?
There's a lot of river.
She kind of looks towards Iji and as if deferring to her to answer this. And Iji says, from here, I'm not sure. We usually, when I visited there, I remember following the river from our station, so it's definitely north of our station. But from here, I couldn't say. As she's talking, she's sort of inspecting each of you.
Does she have any particular markings or something? Can I tell what she's from? Is she a part of something?
She doesn't have any markings, but she has a badge on her belt.
Alright.
That is
I'm
a
gonna ask-
silver star.
Okay.
She pauses, looking at you two. What are you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask if she's from the Rangers.
She says, "Yeah, I'm the captain of the Wildwoods division."
Ah.
You notice that as she's like kind of inspecting you, she's looking at each of you, but she never really makes eye contact. She like kind of purposefully avoids eye contact. But she does pause to look at you two in more detail.
Hello?
What? Oh.
Just because she's looking at us.
I thought maybe you disconnected and you were saying hello for that or something.
No.
Yeah, she's kind of squinting her eyes and looking you up and down, and she pauses at the obvious green wounds that you have. And she says,
Oh yeah, that.
You two don't look so good.
Yeah, don't feel so good either, if I'm being honest.
Ratch,
did-
I can deal with it.
What did you run into?
Centipedes.
The giant centipedes, and you got stung by them.
Wait,
I
Yeah.
went
isn't that my
unfortunately.
mustache?
Your mustache is gone by now.
Damn.
It's only a minute.
Funny.
It's only a minute.
We just meet the ranger.
Oh,
Hilda
man.
just has a mustache.
While she's inspecting you, Lucy just kind of has sat down by the tree and is catching her breath. He just says, "This isn't good. You can't continue in these woods like this. You're gonna get yourselves killed."
Came close already, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm gonna go over to Lucy and offer her some water.
She accepts.
All right.
Yeah, she's wearing kind of rather shiny plate armor. And has a sword strapped to her back. But she's kind of sweating pretty profusely. Idri says, "I don't want any more deaths in my woods, so I would recommend that you leave."
Mm.
That's probably not gonna happen.
No antidotes or anything on offer.
No,
Yeah,
maybe-
maybe.
Could I find stuff to cure that?
It'd probably take a while,
Okay.
especially in the wild woods, which you're
Right.
very unfamiliar with.
What else do I have?
I mean, we're on something kind of time sensitive. I don't really think leaving is an option right now.
Extremely
see.
time sensitive, and I'm trying to be as nice as possible, but I think I can deal with a little poison. I'm not leaving. Sorry, guys, if you want to leave, we're not leaving. Just saying.
I see.
I'm not gonna leave Naraka behind here.
I understand the time-sensitive nature of your mission, and I do wish I could accompany you and assist you, but we are off on business of our own, and we're traveling light, so I'm sorry that I don't have any antidote on me. I don't imagine you'll last much longer in the wildwoods with this poison on you, but our station is just south of here, and it is by the river. It's a little bit out of your way right now, but if you make your way there, our cleric is there, and she can cure you of this poison and perhaps aid you in other ways.
In other ways?
Oh no, that sounds nice. Hilda?
Like that.
I need like a go-to horny gel hammer.
That wasn't in character.
It doesn't matter.
Are you,
It's for
are you
that.
sure about that?
The hammer won't be in character either, so it'll be for the player.
The outer hammer.
Nice. That,
Send him to another Discord server.
I'll unironically prepare one of those.
Alright.
You are hit with the horny hammer. Take 2 psychic damage.
Um,
God,
Okay,
that's
anyway.
true.
where were we?
Yes, that would be very helpful. We should go to the station.
She thinks for a moment and says, "Well, you're not gonna find it without some assistance." Lucy, do you still have your compass on you? She kind of walks over to Lucy, who begins to kind of rifle through her pouches. She pulls out a small glass case that looks kind of like a compass case, and hands it to Idri.
ooh.
And then Idri is gonna hand that over to you, Soljin.
All right.
Oh, I want the compass.
Inside the compass isn't your typical like needle and arrows. It is instead just a glass case with a single leaf inside it.
Ooh, forest compass.
And Idris says, "Well, I need to keep mine, but you can take this one with you. If you follow that, it'll point to our barracks no matter where you are in this forest. If you wander around in this woods without any sort of landmark, you will very quickly find yourself walking in circles. It is just one of the properties of this magical forest.
Yeah,
But
yeah, when we know it.
if you follow this, it'll lead you
Unfortunately.
directly south to our barracks.
Thank you.
When you get there, you can
Yeah, I'm good with. Oh, sorry.
you can leave that with Coda when you get there.
All right.
So this it's a small glass case with a single elliptical leaf in it that no matter which direction you start to move it, it always points kind of south and a little bit west.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, Soldier has the best survival score. I'm good leaving that with him.
Give me a second. I have to look up what an elliptical was. Okay, sorry.
Elliptical is just like a shape, so an elliptical
Yes,
leaf
no, I
is that
looked it up.
kind of long pointed shape.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Just looks up the exercise machine.
No, that's what came up the first time. Then I had
She
to
hands you
go
a massive
backwards.
exercise machine. Here, get a workout. That'll help you. Just sweat the poison off.
I don't know. It could work.
Well, yeah, my bite's a little itchy, so I think we should start moving.
Mm-hmm.
That
Your
sounds like
bites
a
are
good
kind of
idea.
itchy, and you feel like you have like the chills, like a cold kind of sweat going.
Yeah, I guess we should go. I don't want to be not in top
Yes,
shape
absolutely. Please.
for whatever we have to deal with.
I'm gonna thank her.
Yeah,
then-
Sildren, you kind of have like the sort of the kindred of we're both wood elves, and she says, kind of just to you, as she seems to trust you as the most likely to be able to navigate these woods. She just kind of says, not like quietly in a whisper, but just sort of aimed really only to you. And she says, "Careful with these woods. Again, if you wander without a landmark, you will find yourself going in circles."
I appreciate the advice. I'll keep it in mind.
Do I have anything to wipe sweat with?
And I don't know. Check your inventory. If you find trees with the blue plums on them, wildwood plums, don't use those for a
Just
food
what I do.
source.
Too late. Found that one out the hard
Yeah.
way.
Oh, you've already consumed one?
Yep. What are they?
Well, I call them wildwood plums. They are unpredictable. They seem to be arcane in origin, but I have not been able to figure out exactly why they grow here. Eating them seems to pull all sorts of effects, and I've seen people die from it. I've seen people change and mutate. I've seen all sorts of different things. So I would advise you to not use them as a food source.
Oh, damn.
I will definitely not be using them for any more food sources.
I think the tentacle
Yeah,
arms
Soldier,
were a
dear
lot better
God.
than death, possibly.
Yeah, tentacle arms are better than death, especially temporary tentacle arms.
Yeah.
She kind of rubs her chin and says, "I haven't seen tentacle arms. Suppose I'll have to add that to the list."
Well, and
And then she kind of looks back at Lucy, who's standing up, and says, "Lucy, we must be going. I apologize for not being able to help you further, but we really are on urgent business."
Well,
I'm
thank you for the
looking-
help.
And the two of them are going to kind of head off in this direction.
Wait, I'm gonna look at Lucy and wink at her and say,
Oh my
"Nice
god.
to meet you."
She looks back and says, "Nice to meet you too. Thanks for the water."
Silver's just done.
Go to,
Koji
go
Koji
to,
just
go
has
to
her arm-
horny jail. Bonk.
Koji just has her arms crossed and goes, "Yeah, smooth, real smooth, Hilda."
I'm gonna prepare. I'm gonna prepare the
We
hammer
need
for
this.
next session, but I feel like you guys are the only group that's gonna need it. To be honest,
Yep.
the other guys haven't
Man.
done too
I'm not
bad.
sure. I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but like, I'm not sure if anyone noticed. But that's exactly why I was like hating by the porch like last session while I was talking to the farmer's wife.
Hey,
So I was
you
just
can't
really
blame
hoping to listen in on more flirting.
You can't blame me for trying to quench two thirsts at the same time.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
All right.
If
Wow.
only I could turn into a horse. Alright.
Casually
be
writes
heading-
down note on notebook to prepare the bonk next session. Okay. So children, following that, it's a lot easier to navigate between your general knowledge of forests, which isn't always the most applicable here, but it's good enough. How to kind of make your way through dense
Cool.
forested areas. Between that and having a actual direct line to follow, you're able to navigate a lot more smoothly now.
Oh, if only we had someone who was actually proficient in navigation.
And I am basing all of my things based off of just general direction, right? Like I haven't seen any tracks in a long time.
No, the tracks have kind of faded. You aren't following tracks. You're just sort of
Mhm.
following the
Cool.
hunch that the hope that they didn't turn in a completely different
Right.
direction.
Right.
But now we're kind of
Does
heading.
proficiency in something that just. Sorry.
I will add, Hilda,
I was saying,
you
does-
you are quite good at navigating, but not in the middle of a forest.
It's a
Yeah, I'm not quite
different
sure
kind of
proficiency
navigation.
at tool that tells you which way to walk is is that helpful right now anyway.
Hilda would be the expert if you guys were on a boat or if you were along like a coastline. But
Mhm.
for now, Sildren is the resident expert as this is a forest.
Ah, Philly.
I can't imagine a pirate just being like, "Oh yeah, I know forests."
Yeah, this log, like, I know where to go because of this log and, like, the moss on it.
Just a bunch of trees and sticks.
I just gotta follow the stars. Looks up and sees leaves. Ah, fuck.
No stars, only leaves.
God.
I can climb trees, you know.
I
climb
can
better.
be slightly taller than some trees. Depends on the tree.
All right. So you're making your way a lot more south than you were. Previously, you were heading kind of west and slightly south, but now you're heading south and ever so slightly west.
Okay. By this time, is it night? Like,
I'd say it's getting dark.
okay. And do we have any gauge on the distance? I mean, hindsight 2020, we probably should have asked how far it is, but would I have
Oh, it
any
happened again.
understanding of that?
You can look at your map and see where it is.
Okay. And would I be able to guess just based off of the cliffs and through the compass where we are generally?
Yeah, that's the harder part. The harder part is gauging where you
Right.
are. It's very easy to know where the rangers are, but you guess that you're somewhere kind of in between. Let's pull it up. Somewhere in between the goblin camp and the rangers is sort of where you are.
I was about to be excited that we
Okay.
finally had a direction for the mail, and then I saw the Rangers are all the way south on the river. Damn
then-
it.
Do I have any idea how long of a travel that is, or distance-wise how long that is? Because, like, if it's getting dark, I want to set up camp, but I would prefer to make it to the Rangers if possible.
I say we just fucking book it to the Rangers.
Just start sprinting.
It does seem like it's not just going to be like 10 minutes. It's going to be a bit of a trek.
It's gonna be a while.
It's not going to be like a full day's journey out of your way. But it would be maybe 2-3 hours south. But it is
Alright, you
just
guys
getting
wanna-
dark. It's not like 1 o'clock in the morning or
Right.
anything like that. Because I believe Chad said that it was early
I
afternoon.
think we should keep going.
So
Let's
I
fucking
rolled I rolled the
go.
time back just a little bit, so it's only kind of the sun is setting kind of now.
Cool. Then I guess I'm gonna keep an eye out for evil plants and life drinkers, but
Yeah, so am I.
just kind of try and pick up the pace a bit.
Yeah, with your forest expertise, you can kind of guide people and pick the pace up slightly.
Cool.
Oh, hang on, let's put... There you go.
Train Swiss.
So you travel south for a bit, and it takes you quite a while, and eventually it gets dark, and it's a little harder to navigate in the dark. But you do have that compass, so where you would have probably normally got lost once it got dark, you just have to follow a single cardinal direction, so it's a lot easier to navigate. So
Anyone have dark vision?
I do.
I think
Oh.
I do. Too.
Koja does as well, yeah. So does Swiss, actually.
Well, we don't want her in the front. That would be a bad idea.
So between kind of the two with dark vision in the front and the compass navigating you, you don't have too much difficulty. Eventually, before you, you see. Hang on, actually, let me. 1 sec. Going behind the screen for a moment.
Oh, that can't be.
Well,
There's
Uh-oh.
a
There's
lot of
like-
stuff in the wild woods.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just do it for fun, and I just sit here and I do nothing just to
Yes.
freak you guys out.
yeah,
No, I'm kidding.
there's a possibility
Oh,
it could be good. There's
no.
a possibility it's bad. There's a possibility that we're just being messed with. Who knows?
You find a table of 2 bottles of antidote. Hooray!
In the middle of the woods. Yeah, I trust that.
Let's drink
Yeah,
those.
that'd be so. Yeah, and a little sign that says "Drink me" next to it.
Yeah, that's more suspicious than the
Drink me,
check I
I'm
found.
drink me, I'm harmless.
All right,
maybe
children, you're
maybe a
up.
little plum on it. Little wildwood plum.
Okay. I just wanted to prep something, but we're back. So before too long, eventually you see a larger tree out in front of you, Siljan. And in kind of the shapes of the darkness, it hasn't gotten too dark yet, but it's pretty dim light. So in the shape of the last light of day, you can see that there's sort of like a structure built into this tree.
Oh, hell yeah, Pog.
Yeah, bog. It's a big building.
Alright, I guess walking towards it.
Oh yes, please.
I'm gonna be looking for any people or
You can see sort of a light kind of flickering in one of the windows on the front of it.
I'm gonna shout, hey, is anyone there?
Oh
Okay.
my god.
All right, one sec. You hear sort of some motion inside. Some footsteps.
gonna walk this way. And I'm gonna try and hide behind the tree.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Silver and shout, hey, Silver, where are you going?
And
Hey,
after
children, nice grass.
after a couple seconds, the door swings open, and you can kind of see a figure step out and sort of look down at you on this little like deck that's kind of built out in front of the building. Koji, you can see that now that there's definitely a ladder that is built that goes all the way up to that deck. And she looks down at you and says, "You folk lost?"
Kind of. I don't think so. I don't know. You
We're
read
looking.
us?
Sorry, what
We're
did you
looking
say?
for
You
the
kind of
ring.
cut out a little bit.
I said, you read us? We're poisoned. Need help?
Oh, Idri sent you. Well, come on up then.
Yeah.
All right.
With
Oh my god.
hearing that, I'll come out from behind the tree.
Hey,
She
Kelly.
kind of looks over and goes, "This guy with you."
No,
Who's
we don't
that?
know him.
Just say
That
Yeah, he's with
Where
us.
did he come from?
Oh, God.
And I thought Koja was the pussy.
Hey! Oh my god.
She turns around as you guys begin to kind of climb the ladder, and heads back inside. Alright, let me bring you guys in. Okay, so she's kind of standing there waiting as you guys climb up and head inside. The building interior is it's not very big. There's only really like a small little living room with a table on it, a table in the center of it, and there's like sort of a makeshift kitchen set up along the side. And they actually have a fireplace that they've built that is currently going. And then you can kind of see
Doesn't seem dangerous.
you can see two sort of rooms built off to the side. The woman who is she has sort of green tinged skin and pointed ears. Says, "You can have a seat if you want." And points towards the table.
I'm gonna introduce myself.
Yeah.
and ask her
Readying
name.
the hammer to bonk.
Um,
God damn it, please, Tilda.
you introduce yourself, and she says, "Nice to meet you. I'm Coda."
Gonna
That's a lovely name you have there, Coda.
The bard
Thank you.
supposed to be the whore one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hilda has like usurped the bard's normal role.
Hilda is wired the multi-class into Bard just so.
Hey, I've got that pirate swag going. What do you want from me?
Coda kind of looks
Oh
across at
my
you as
God.
you each take a seat. Let's pretend there's another chair for us. Coda looks across at the group and says, "You said Idris sent you."
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got attacked by some bugs. We were poisoned. I just shoot me and Naraka.
Unfortunately.
What kind of bugs? She says as she kind of rushes over to you two.
Centipedes, wasps,
yeah, giant
eggs,
wasps, centipedes.
weird bug creatures.
Centipedes. I've seen that before. Just give me one moment. She sort of rifles around in a bag that's kind of leaning against the corner there. And she comes back holding a small little sort of an amulet that she kind of puts around her neck. And then Naraka, she's going to place it one hand on you. And she says, and then you see sort of her hand glow for a couple seconds. She says, yes, yeah, this is definitely the centipedes. Hold on one moment. And she comes over and checks you too. Koja. And then she's going to cast on you, Koja. She's going to cast Lesser Restoration. and you feel
Right.
that sort of shivers that you have as her hands kind of glow as she places them on, just kind of over the wound. The shivers start to fade, and you start to feel less sickly. And then she comes over here to Naraka and places her hands over your wound as well and casts Lesser Restoration again. And you feel the same thing as your poison begins to fade.
Much better.
And then she kind of resumes her place kind of at the end of the table here and looks across at you and says, "How do you feel now?"
I feel a lot better. Thank you. And then I look directly at Hilda, make the slicing motion across my throat, and then turn back to her. Mainly because I don't want to whip out the little bonking hammer, because, for God's sake,
No more horny.
yeah, calm down, Hilda.
Is this a map here on the table?
Yep.
Does it have where we are? Like, is it more detailed than the map that we got from Lady Bailey?
Yeah, it's a little more detailed. It definitely has where you are. It's kind of
Okay.
circled, and there's a little like picture that's been drawn of a tree with a little house in it. And it doesn't have the goblin camp on it, and you don't see the sawmill either.
Okay.
But
It's not hurtful.
you do see a couple more things labeled like Snakevine Grove and insects.
Would have been convenient a little earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
take
yeah.
note of those and try and add those to Lady Bailey's map
Okay,
if possible.
I'll do it in when I'm in between sessions.
Cool.
So Luma says, "So what are you all doing in the Wildwoods anyway? This isn't just a place to wander around."
I point to Naraka and say, "We're looking for her girlfriend."
I told you already. Please. She's not my girlfriend. She's a friend of mine who is a female.
She's her girlfriend.
No,
Not a
she's
girlfriend yet.
I see. And what was your girlfriend doing in the Wildwoods?
She got kidnapped.
Yeah. Got abducted.
By some
Abducted?
men? Did we get a description of that from the Scarecrow before he...
It
There
was
were
just some men.
you didn't get.
People.
Oh yeah, you did get. It was from yeah. The Prince of Chains told you that they were wearing strange clothing.
Yeah.
No, Wheatley
Oh.
told us that. Prince of
Right,
Chains.
Wheatley.
His
not
name
the
is
Prince of
Wheatley.
Chains.
Same person.
Yeah.
She says abducted.
We imagine they're going to the sawmill, but
Lumber mill.
we
Yeah.
really... That's all we got to go on.
Idris talked about lumber mill somewhere in here, but I thought it was abandoned.
Yeah,
Hmm,
evidently
so
it's not.
Yeah.
We don't know if they're there.
Oh, so. Well, there's a river just out back the treehouse, and if it's a lumber mill, it'd be built on the river, so you can follow the river north from here if you want. Has Idri given you her little spiel about walking around in the woods?
Yeah, multiple
Yep.
times.
Yeah.
Well, I'd advise you to take it pretty seriously. If you are venturing back out there and you find that river, it's just outside again, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. But I advise you not to leave the river once you've found it.
Mhm.
Again,
Yeah.
like she says, if
And
you
I'm
don't
gonna
have a landmark,
put the compass on the table. She gave us this to help us find you,
Ah,
but I think
good. That definitely would have helped you find me. But it won't be much help in finding the sawmill.
Mhm.
I tell you what, why don't you hold on to that for the time being, just in case you need to make a emergency trip back here.
All right, thank you.
If you do
Okay.
find what you're looking for, you can stop by here again and give it back.
All
Perhaps maybe we'll have a few more people on hand at that moment. I apologize, you've caught us at a rather inopportune moment.
right. What are you guys dealing with?
Well, I don't want to get into it. It's, Ranger's business, but Cloverly is gone for the moment. Off in a different kingdom, to be honest. And Edry and Lucy are tracking, well, something. You don't really need to get into that. And I've been left behind to watch over the barracks, so I'm afraid I can't accompany you.
Fair enough. Would you mind if we stayed here for the night?
Yeah, you can use our beds, I suppose, for the night. Apologize, we don't have too many of them. Again, we're a pretty small division.
That's fine. No need to apologize.
And then Sildren's gonna pull out the ironwood seed and ask her if she knows what it is.
Well, tell you the truth, nature's not really my domain, if you will. Haven't seen a seed like that before. Where'd you find this?
I got it from some barklings in a stump.
I perked up and I'm like, oh, that reminds me, Sildren. I think I found something you can put that in.
Just
Right.
one sec.
Oh.
I'm gonna let her answer, Soljin, just before you handle that.
Okay.
She says, well, Adri mentioned something about little forest spirits in the past. Maybe that's what she's talking about?
Probably.
Well, I'm afraid I can't really help you in that domain. She probably would know a lot better than I would.
Alright.
And then Hilda, you are showing what you found?
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my flower pot that I found in the chest and show it to him. Unwrapping it.
Okay, as you unwrap it, and kind of place this flower pot on it on the table, you can see that it's like a grayish color, and sort of rounded along the bottom, and you can see that there's like a some sort of rune drawn across one face of it.
Ooh.
But actually, as you place it on the table, in front of Sildren, it grows legs.
Ah,
Okay.
that's a bit
Alrighty.
creepy.
There's currently not anything planted in it, but as it grows legs, you look inside the pot and see that it has also grown soil inside of it.
Oil.
Soil.
Soil.
Huh.
Oh. Okay, I didn't hear the S.
Wait, soil or oil? Hold on.
Soil.
Soil.
Oh my god, okay.
Looks something like this,
Oh, it's so cute.
without the plant in it.
Legs are so tiny.
I get the feeling
Does-
somebody should take some time to inspect this thing before we go putting
Yeah.
stuff in it.
I
Yeah.
agree.
know.
It skitters around on the table for a few seconds and then kind of sits and rests in front of Sildren, and then sort of sucks its legs back into itself, and it's just a normal flower pot again.
I'm gonna,
So, am I able to tell? Was its action in reaction to me being there?
It seemed like it, as it didn't do that for
Alright.
Hilda at all.
I'm gonna put the seed near it, but I'm not gonna put the seed in it, and see if anything happens.
One of its legs kind of grows back and it sort of like pokes the seed slightly.
I'm also gonna hand Sildren the cloth that it was in case he wants to store it.
I got too much magic shit, guys.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, it's only
Speaking of
15
which,
years.
out of character, you need to inspect that knife. Seriously.
I
Me?
will.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Hilda. I
Hilda.
was like, jeez, guys. Don't need any more magic stuff. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna just Frick. I'm gonna spend an hour looking at the seed and maybe go to bed. And I don't know what to do with this pot, but I'm gonna just maybe wrap it back up and I don't know, Hilda, do you want to keep it or I don't really know what to do with it for the time being.
I suppose I'll hang on to it.
Alright.
At least that way I won't be running around.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you can wrap the pot back up.
And I
Cool.
do just that.
Coda has been kind of, as you were discussing things, just sort of gathering some stuff together, and then she sort of peeks back around this corner and says, the room's just over here. You can, I guess, pick which bed you want.
I'm gonna get up and just start rolling out of bedroll. Just in the corner here.
Once I see there are three,
One
I'm gonna peek
corner.
back around the corner and go, "You don't want one, Coda?"
Well, we're kind of short on beds, I suppose, for the moment. So you lot look like you could use the rest more than me.
We could share one.
I don't
Alright,
really
that's a
know you that
bonk.
well, so I'm gonna take a pass on that.
Okay. Well, Sildred's got his bedroll. I mean, I feel like we should give Swiss one. So who gets the other two?
I can
Swiss
sleep on
can
the
share.
floor, so Swiss can
Yeah.
have her own bed. I don't care.
I feel like Naraka might break them anyway.
Yeah,
There
I'm
are-
okay.
There's 3 beds in this room and like a hammock that's been strung across the corner of the room.
Okay,
Oh.
somebody should take that hammock that's not me. I would rip the things out of the wall. I'm just saying.
Hilda, you want this?
I'll take. Yeah, sure.
Okay then.
It reminds me of my time on the ship.
Oh, everything works out perfectly.
Nostalgia.
Seeing
Is
that
that
you're seeing that you're picking the
Sorry.
hammock, Koda says, that's Idri's hammock. She likes to sleep in there because it reminds her of the gentle swaying of branches that she likes to sleep on.
Ah,
Right, what were we gonna say?
Is that like a little bathroom in the bottom left?
She
Is that a
says,
bathtub?
yeah, that's the bathroom over there.
How big is the bathtub? How
She
large is it?
opens. She
Can I
opens the
fit
door
in
to
the
kind of show you.
bathtub?
Oh god, that's right. How long has it been since any of us have bathed?
Yeah.
Your feet would stick out, but you can kind of
Okay, I don't care.
squish yourself in.
I'm gonna get in the bathtub. I want to take a bath. There's a lot of fur here that needs to be taken care of.
yeah. How about we all take a bath?
Yeah.
Well, take turns.
I feel like
taking
sharing a bathtub, thanks.
Koda shows you Naraka how to there's sort of like a what looks to be like a makeshift faucet almost on one end of the bath, and she shows you kind of how it works. The water as she turns it on is hot and does not seem to be stemming from anywhere. It's just kind of
Fun.
coming out of the a faucet on its own.
Magic tub.
Magic tub. Sick.
It says, "Enjoy your bath," and then she heads out.
Thank you.
Closes
I
the door
will.
behind her.
Okay, I'm in the bath now. Epic D&D roleplay takes a bath.
The bath.
That's fine. That's good roleplay.
Can
I
I
am-
expect Swiss to see how dirty she is?
She has kind of always been dirty.
Yeah, that's.
She's not
that's
getting
just
dirtier.
goblins.
She just kind of is dirty. She's a goblin. She doesn't seem to care about it.
It has taken all my willpower to not say I'm going to lick myself clean. I'm not doing it.
So are the rest of you waiting for a bath then? Is that what you're doing, Hilda?
Sure. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for the news of whether or not this thing drains afterwards,
I
because
just
I am
don't
not
get out of
using
the bath.
dirty bath water.
Okay, I guess then I will get out of the bath. Squeaky clean. Yay.
So there is like a little plug in the bottom of the
Okay.
bathtub.
Oh my
I'm
god.
I'll unplug the plug so that the
Alright.
water goes out.
The water seems to just kind of disappear into nowhere
Oh, okay.
as it drains.
Magic tub. Alright. I guess that's it. Then I can just, like, skedaddle. No, wait, now I have to think. I wonder if, like, specifically what I'm wearing, because, like, if my fur is wet, that's gonna be horrible to put back on. Oh, no.
Oh
It's
yeah, we
fine,
don't have
D&D
magic towels.
Yeah, wait a minute. How is this going to work?
Alright.
Just shake like fully you are.
No! It would make everything so... There's just get wet everywhere.
You
Oh,
hear
no.
like a knock on the door.
Yes. Open the door slightly, please.
Forgot to give you your towel.
Oh,
And
thanks.
she hands kind of a soft towel kind of through a crack in the door.
Okay, I'm gonna take this. I can't believe this is what my life has come to.
Where am I?
She says, "Who else is having a bath then?"
We are. And then I raise
Hey, what happened
Swiss's
to
hand.
Koja? Did you just leave
Yeah,
yourself?
that's what I'm asking. I just looked
Coach
away
is
and my
gone.
icon's gone.
Koja has been abducted.
What happened?
There you go. I'll drag another one if you are gone. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Coach has been abducted. That's
I
that's
face
what we
back
need to
into
find.
reality screaming.
Talk about a nightmare.
Coda grabs a couple more towels and hands you one hobo.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going to exit the bathroom and go into the sleeping area. Hill, did you already pick a bed?
Yeah, I picked the hammock.
Oh, okay. And did Swiss pick a bed too? Or is Coda sleeping in one of the other
I left
beds?
the one closest to the hammock alone on purpose.
Yeah. Let's
Sure.
Swiss sleep there.
Alright, then I will be in this one.
I will wait for a bath. I don't really. It's not urgent. I'm from the desert. I'm probably used to being sweaty all the
Cats
time.
don't like taking baths.
That's true.
They like to groom themselves, Koja. Isn't that right?
I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna drag Swiss into the bathroom.
No!
No! Oh my
That's an
God.
adult!
She needs a bath.
As you start to run the water, Swiss kind of looks uncomfortable and goes, it's just, don't know if Swiss needs that.
It'll be okay, Swiss.
Um,
I pat her on the head.
are you still holding on to her, or have you like a...
I let go.
Swiss just
Alright, I drag her back
Just
in.
begun.
Alright, she's gonna make a dex roll to avoid you. Make a strength check to grab her.
Okay.
Okay, she rolled low. What's he get?
19.
Alright, she got a 6. Alright, the bath has kind of been filling as you ran back to grab her. What are you doing?
I'm gonna say hop in. I turn around.
She looks like hesitant, but she touches the water slightly. I guess. Alright, fine. She'll take a bath.
I'm like, are you in?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be outside.
Swiss immediately jumps out of the bathtub.
I'm gonna peek in.
Okay, she got her.
Occasionally peek in.
She is out of the bathtub when you peek in. No peeking. You're spying on me.
Did you finish?
Yep.
Can I check if she's lying?
To be honest, she was done to
Insight check.
begin with, so she was not lying.
16.
Okay, yeah, she's lying. I mean, like, she's not like she did get in the bathtub. She just got out really quick.
Ah, alright. Well, I'm gonna fucking wash her myself.
Oh my god. I'm surprised chat has not been talking about this at all.
Stunned silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all like, is this what this campaign has just delved into?
As Adelaide
She's a
sits,
dirty gobbo. She needs a bath.
Swiss comes out and it's not Swiss anymore. She looks completely different.
Adelaide's gonna haunt you guys so bad.
Why are you laughing?
Rough draft of the Hilda horny Pokemon. Okay, Luna, show that to me later when you finish it. And we'll see if we can add it to the PTCP.
Is this allowed? Yep, Adelaide's just like tied up somewhere and we're like, yes, bath.
Taking baths.
Gotta be nice and clean.
Hey, we've earned baths.
That's true.
So Jinkota has kind of grabbed another bedroll out of her bag and has set hers up here. But Hilda, you finished cleaning Swiss, and her hair is kind of frizzy now.
Cute.
And she doesn't look super pleased, but she's grumpy now.
I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, Swiss.
She just kind of shoots you a pouty look.
Well, my turn.
All right, you have your bath then as well. You don't just spend too much time on all this.
Yeah.
As much time
taking
as you
20
guys are
minutes
happy
to
with.
talk
I won't rush you guys, but
During this time, I'm gonna be looking at the seed.
okay. Yeah,
I
you
like
just
how
hear kind of.
Philton's like doing something and we're just like, bath time!
You're like, so that's another Arcana check then, and then I'll add that.
Alright.
to your check.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna look at my dagger.
Okay,
The good
It's
dagger.
a 16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's get to the dagger first.
Alright.
Hilda, this is a Hag's Eye dagger, and you need to attune to it, but you are of the class that can attune to it, so you're able to.
Right.
And it is a dagger that does poison damage rather than the typical slashing.
Oh, sick.
And it, in addition to that, while you are attuned to it, you can cover one of your eyes to use that eye to look through the dagger's eye.
Neat.
So, say if the dagger was in a different room, you could cover your eye and see what was in that room from the dagger's perspective. Regrets giving this item to Hilda.
Bonk.
Not like that.
No.
Circles and
Maybe
underlines.
we need to bonk
prep the
everybody
bonk.
right now.
Luna, I'm gonna need you to work double time on that. Get that emote ready.
I was just thinking it would be cool to look around corners with it.
Uh-huh.
Or stealthing around a dungeon or something.
Yeah, okay.
When you use it for that, let me know.
I will.
And also, don't let us know when you use it for other things, okay?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Although
Okay.
I probably will anyway.
And that's when the bonk will come in.
Alright, so from the threshold you've reached, children, you can tell that this is ancient, this seed. older than anything you've ever seen before. And like any seed, you of course get the sense that planting it will cause it to grow. But you also get the sense, just sort of like a hunch from your general experience with plants, that when this does grow, it will grow into a very large tree. So that is something you can keep in mind when deciding where to plant it, if you choose to do so.
Alright.
And you get the sense from examining it as well that the seed itself even is incredibly hard, like iron.
Okay.
Poor Killian, who's done none of these rolls and just has no idea what it's doing, but has already planted hers.
Yeah.
In their previous session, I don't know if any of you guys saw her. She has a similar seed, and she planted hers a while back, and it's now shattered the pot that she planted it in.
I honestly haven't been paying attention to the other two campaigns.
I'm not gonna appreciate that. No, I'm just kidding.
I haven't had time to watch them.
I know.
You get kicked out.
I'm just teasing. Yeah, they all alter their trajectory to head exactly to the wildwood so they can come beat you up.
By those giant mosquitoes.
They take them down before week. Or
Probably.
probably
We don't even know if they're even that strong. I mean, that plant killed one, and it did
That
what,
is
4
true.
damage?
And yeah.
I mean,
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
We probably shouldn't be getting cocky about fighting humongous mosquitoes, but
no, for sure, but
Yeah.
we know very little about them.
Especially
Yeah.
ones that are called fucking life drinkers.
yeah, seriously. I don't want my life drank. It's my life, bro. You can't just make it into some artisan beer.
Those those mosquitoes need to go to an AA meeting. Got a problem.
So you settle off to sleep then for the night. And now that you have shelter and have been cured of your poisons, it's a relatively restful sleep. You can hear sort of bird calls out in the forest and the sound of crickets from outside as you drift off to bed. And eventually some light from the kind of makeshift windows they've built in this treehouse begins to pour through as the sun rises. I'm not sure who would be first to rise. There's no Croaks in this party who are crack of dawn, but whoever thinks that they would be probably the first to wake up can wake up. It's probably Coda, but she would probably tiptoe around and let you guys sleep.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
So you guys can decide amongst yourselves who would be the first to wake up, or you can just all wake up together if you don't care.
I would like to say that Naraka just immediately, as soon as the sun is like, hello, she's like, all right, time to go. Let's leave right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, how long have I been muted? Oh no,
How long have you been muted?
How long have you been muted?
I don't know. I've been making so many wisecracks.
I didn't notice you muted.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Looking at Discord too. It didn't look like you were muted.
Yeah, I always have Discord
Oh,
muted.
man. Oh, well.
I have Discord minimized when I'm doing this, so I never really notice when people are muted. I just kind of, oh, you're quiet for a little bit, or
Yeah,
I'll like
I
ask them.
have
I'll like
a
ask
hotkey
them a
for it, so I
question. I'll
didn't
be like,
notice.
Gilly, what do you do? And then it'll just be dead silence. And then I go, oh, hang on, are you muted? Yes, but I
Well,
typically.
yeah,
don't
I was
notice.
saying I'd expect a lot of urgency about this from Naraka.
Mhm. Okay, so Naraka rises with the crack of dawn.
Yes. Also, is that a long rest?
Yes.
Sick.
I mean,
I also want to
Yes.
say I did take a bath. I just time skip past it.
Okay.
I told about, oh, here's the appropriate time for the I took a bath sequence.
Beep, 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 beep.
just jumps in and immediately hops out.
Yeah.
The water is on
Uh.
for 5 seconds, and that's it.
I was just like, oh, I'm interrupting too much. Everyone's talking over me. Oh, it's muted. Jesus.
Sorry, Sildren.
Mm.
Wait, I'm gonna check and see if Swiss is up.
Oh yes.
So this is just like dead
It was me,
asleep.
coach.
I'm gonna offer her a piece of candy as a peace offering.
Oh God, please. Not the candy.
Last time she turned into a chicken, so I think she'd probably be pretty reluctant to take another one.
Oh, alright. Can I give her a head pat though?
Sure.
Alright.
She'll accept the head pat. Coda kind of sees that you guys are gathering and says, "You not heading out then?"
I think
Think
so.
so.
Yep.
Yeah, we should probably get moving while we can.
All right. Again, river's just out back, and you can follow that north, and you should find the lumber mill.
Thanks for your hospitality.
Yeah.
Happy to
Yeah,
help.
thank you.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for making me not dying anymore. That
Yeah.
was nice.
Yes, I appreciate that. Good stuff. Now I will not be weak when we go to find Adelaide. Let's go, guys. Right
Yeah, I
now.
was really getting sick of that disadvantage.
All right.
Wanna head out?
Again, if anything bad happens and you can make your way back here, I'd suggest you do so. I'll be here for a little while at least.
Alright, we'll hurry back if anything does.
Sounds good.
Honestly, I'm surprised Baraka had no objections to resting.
Fighter knows when their body needs a break.
Hmm.
Gotta be in tip-top shape to do some fighting.
Is this direction north?
Yep.
Okay. Then I assume I'm gonna just kind of head around back and head northward down the river.
You mean up the river?
Yep,
Yes, up
exactly
the
what I
river.
meant.
Very important
Yeah.
distinction.
All right, Autobots, roll out. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm just saying, called it on inspecting scenes before we put that seed in the pot. We would have killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. One sec. So there's sort of like a makeshift path, just like a dirt trail that seems to have been walked a little more than the rest of the grass that kind of leads you around the side of that treehouse. And is pretty easy to follow. And you don't walk for too long before you arrive. Before you arrive here.
Oh shit, water.
You can hear sort of the trickling of the river as you approach it.
Heck yeah.
River, right? So this way.
So yeah, I imagine Swiss is not very excited to see right now.
Oh?
Hello, Trash Kaiser. Are you new here? In chat? I don't remember your username, but if you're new, welcome. So you follow the river up northwards. It twists and turns as you follow it, but as long as you keep going, it kind of leads you relatively north and away from the Rangers barracks. Nice. Enjoy while you watch the stream. And after some time of following it, it begins to hook kind of more directly west.
Also, be for the. Also, be sure to follow the stream while we follow the stream.
Punch you.
Really bad punny plug there, but I'll allow it for now. It doesn't deserve a bonk just yet.
Hey, the bonk is for horny, not punny.
Yeah, I'll
They're, like,
The bonk
wildly
can be for
similar.
whatever we decide.
I need a little
The bonk
boom.
is versatile.
I need to get some more sound effects. That's what this stream needs. It needs to become a sound effect stream. That surely won't be annoying.
Yeah, just get like little sound effects.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a prop comedian from now on. Just a hard left for the channel. We're done with D&D.
I'm gonna inspect the river.
You can
Plants
see
look suspicious also.
some parts of the river that look a little bit different. It looks like there's something else kind of flowing down the river. Something red.
Don't like
Nope,
that.
stay away from that.
Nope.
No thanks.
Kind of
Also,
drifts downstream.
These plants, the dark green ones, look kind of like the ones we saw earlier, but that might just be me being paranoid, but maybe I just don't want to be electrocuted.
Sildren, they look like your standard
point.
rushes that grow by ponds and rivers.
Oh.
Alright, cool. I'll just be,
Cattails.
Mhm.
That's what they are.
No joke, Kojo?
Nah, it's too
Too
obvious.
obvious? Yeah. I'm never gonna not forget to get rid of, or to make Swiss follow you. She's forever gonna be lagging behind. That's fine. Just she's distracted, so just imagine that she's like poking at like a stick or something like that, and then she remembers that she's following you guys and runs to catch up. So now that you follow the river further, eventually it hooks back more northward, and you can kind of see that the terrain around you is getting a little more rocky. And out in front of you, you start to hear the water is flowing a little faster now. There's a little more kind of rapids to it. And you can see out stretching out in front of you. One sec.
Oh boy.
A larger, rockier outcropping. You guys are down here.
So I think I figured out what the red stuff was.
Blood.
The map still. Can't see what that is.
And
Oh.
before you, you
Oh,
can kind of
boy.
see some waterfalls as this kind of bigger rock face stretches out in front of you. And you to follow the path that you were kind of currently following along the river, you have to cross the river.
Alright.
I'm gonna cross the river.
All right, it's just kind of past your ankles, somewhere in between your ankles and your knees, as you sort of wade through it.
See the path, but guys, we were told not to like stray from the river, so I'm worried that if we like go too far, we'll just lose it. I mean, yeah, avoid the dead body, but like, I don't know.
I'm gonna offer to piggyback Swiss.
All right, she accepts.
I was gonna see if I could jump over it, but that's 3 plus your strength modifier, which is not gonna work out for me.
Hmm.
And then I squat
But let
down.
it be known, I am not happy about my wet boots.
Yeah, your shoes are a little bit wet after you wade through that river there.
Joke's on you guys. I'm not wearing shoes.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, I don't have to waste money on shoes. I do have to.
We'll see who's laughing when someone attacks your foot.
Oh
That's a-
yeah, it's not a foot. It's literally just a nail at the end of a leg. So
Big old hoof.
yeah, no foot there to attack.
You got ankles, don't you? Oh, that's a dead body.
Oh shit.
So across the stream again, as these sort of like smaller, they're not huge waterfalls. They're just kind of like it rolls over the rocks. You can see a corpse here. From this distance, Hilda and Soldrin, you can see that it has like arrows sticking out of it, out of its chest.
Arrows.
I'm gonna go inspect the body.
Yeah, same.
Make a medicine check. With
Do
advantage,
each one
since
do
you're
it?
both. No, whoever has the higher one, and then do it with advantage.
I got +5.
It's not too much hidden here, so.
God awful. 11.
All right. With an 11, you can definitely see the obvious. This person died from several arrow wounds to the chest.
Wow.
Alright.
Got a 16.
Yeah. Since you're both doing it, doesn't matter. Just we'll use your 16 then.
Okay.
Just in the future, I'll have one of you roll it, and whoever has the higher one can usually do that, since that'll usually give you a better shot. And then you'll do it with advantage if there's like kind of two of you doing something. It doesn't apply to everything, but if I say it does, then it does. But for this time, we'll use that one because there's not too much hidden about this corpse anyway. It's kind of very obvious. They died of arrow wounds. There's sort of dried blood around on the ground, but the corpse looks relatively old. It's decaying.
Is this like what are they wearing?
Sort of commoner's garb. You don't really get the sense that they're like an adventurer. They don't have a big pack or weapons on them.
I'm gonna rummage through their pockets.
They don't really have anything on them. It's just sort of like your average commoner.
Damn,
Like-
useless corpse.
Well, let's think about this. Why would a commoner be in the woods? I think we might be close to the
Also-
mill. Maybe somebody tried to escape or something.
And I guess that red
Sounds
stuff
very good to me.
didn't come from this as well, since it's a decaying body. If it was blood in the water, then it should have been fresh. But this body's like been dead for a while.
That's a good point.
I think the red stuff was a creature, but I don't know.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Anyway,
I'm gonna.
let's hope.
Yeah, river,
that
so I think
we're
we're gonna
not
have to
too late.
climb.
Don't
Yeah,
know, I'm-
petition that we just climb these rocks.
Yeah, same.
Are you guys serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
Get over here, horse.
We can't leave
Yeah.
the river.
If we literally go
Children
anywhere but
is
the river,
like-
we will just die, I guess.
The just give me a sec. Show. Okay. This here that you can see that I just traced is taller than the other rocks. It will be a bit of a climb, and these ones here, these rocks are quite high up.
I'm gonna get on this rock and then like try and jump up here.
I'm gonna just check around the bend a little bit.
All right, so then around the bend you can see a big
And we never
building.
see Sildren again.
Yeah, so
There's the building this way. Why don't you guys come this way instead of climbing those rocks?
What? But the rocks.
I wanted to see where the blood was coming from, but alright.
What does
Well,
the
go ahead.
building
What about the
look
rocks?
like?
Yeah, is it a mill-looking
Big
building?
building. It's got several chopped up logs out in front of it.
Damn it.
Looks like a lumber mill to me.
All right, give me 1 sec.
Alright.
Alright, fine. If we die.
You know what? No, I learned my lesson
blame
last time I
children.
didn't follow Sildren. I am not listening to you two.
If we die, I blame children.
Lesson. The dude just ran off without us.
Man's turned into a horse and dips.
Corpse
And then-
considered, I am keeping my crossbow ready.
And then got momentarily lost, mind you.
True.
Momentarily.
All right, just 1 sec. So before you stands a large building. You can see kind of throughout it there are, throughout the yard there's a bunch of chopped up logs. And
Any people?
there aren't people, but
Chopped up people.
Chopped up people. Dead people. Oh.
You do see as you approach two
Oh no.
dog-looking creatures kind of walk around this from the side of the building.
Is
Great.
that multiple heads?
They have multiple heads, and they were sniffing the air, but once they get to the front of the building, they look right at you.
Want to take a gamble on talking to these ones, children?
Yeah.
I got you.
And they begin to growl and sort of
And
tense
we
up.
should have kept following the river.
We did want to find this building, correct? This is where we are going, correct?
Yes.
I hope so.
I mean,
Counter.
I don't know.
We show up
I'm
at this
gonna
building
just,
and there's nobody there. We're just like, oh.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna. Oh God, I don't want to use this spell slot.
That long rest, right?
You did get some back, didn't you?
I
They
did,
are-
but I. Yep,
They're now barking at you.
barking at us. Great.
Mhm, with both heads.
What about like I don't know?
Y'all want me to
nature
take care of this?
insight to- What about like nature insight or something to see if they do count as animals?
Either way, I'm just gonna walk forward, and once
Alright.
they're
Oh,
within
no.
range, I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship at 2nd level.
No, you're not. You're gonna roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Well, then that'll be my first action.
Depending on the initiative order, we'll see how
Right.
early you get that off. But
Are we all
yeah.
rolling
Right.
initiative or just children?
Everybody, they've seen all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting it on the record.
Cries
I'm ready my
violently.
rapier for when we start. Not my crossbow this time.
Oh, the music is now some nice. Oh my god, these are some fantastic
damn.
initiative rolls. Holy shit.
All right,
Aside
they're all
from
dead.
Seldrin,
What's your dexterity at, buddy?
+2.
Huh?
Yeah, I just rolling really low today.
Sad.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
they're
Soldier
alive.
gets like half a word out of a spell, and then we all just run past him and kill them.
Yep.
Sildren does nothing. It's the exact opposite of the last fight. Well, Sildren didn't really do anything actually, no, Sildren didn't really do anything in the last fight either, so never mind. Sorry for the slander, Sildren. They came out meaner than I thought.
Also, Jay, you said I am now tuned to the dagger.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, you
Awesome.
didn't attune it, did you? You just
Just
you
figured out
learned
what
what
it
it did,
did.
but you didn't attune to it.
Ah, alright, yeah,
Yeah.
never mind.
As that does take another hour, so it is something that you have to actually say to me that you're doing. Unfortunately.
Ah, okay.
All right. So, first in the turn order, Death Dog number 1.
Ooh,
Damn,
Death
what did they
dog.
roll?
Some high initiatives right there.
And it is going to
Yep.
run right at the
shit.
closest target.
Makes sense.
Sildren immediately dies.
And it is going to bite at you with both of its heads.
Yeah.
That's one hit. That's 2 hits.
Yep.
So that will be a total of. They rolled low, so that's a total of just 5 damage.
All right.
dog's turn. So Kojo, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna step forward and let me look at the range. Yeah. Shit, I clicked the wrong one. Yeah, I'm gonna try using calm emotions on this dog up here, which is a charisma saving throw, or I can make them indifferent towards creatures of my choice.
Okay. I believe that's on humanoids, correct?
It doesn't specify. It doesn't say anything about like.
You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a
creatures
group.
that are
Each
immune to it.
humanoid within a 20-foot
Ah,
radius
shoot.
centered.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. I'm just gonna run up and stab this one.
Good idea, but it does specify humanoids. That's what I wanted to check.
I have bad reading comprehension.
Ah, it's fine. I miss those all the
Ah,
time.
shit! I got 7.
What are you doing,
Okay.
sir? You haven't moved.
I ran up to stab it, but I got a 7.
On my screen, you haven't moved at all.
Huh? Oh yeah, I moved up towards the dog.
I didn't see any motion on my screen. Did you guys see
Oh,
Kojo move?
okay. It says my connection's been interrupted.
That might be it. There you go. Now you just jumped over there for me.
Okay.
You might have to refresh if you want. When you would do it when your turn's done. What'd you get when you attacked?
A 7.
That misses. Anything else?
Well, that's my turn, I guess.
Okay. Hilda?
I am going to. I'm gonna go right there. Oh, what? There. And that's it.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Alright. Then it's Naraka's turn.
Me 1 second.
You and me take the right one, Naraka. Let's
Oh,
kick
that's
it
too far. Hold on. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna use my action to dash up to the one up here, taking the path that I laid out that was 50 feet. I'm just not gonna drag my token now. Okay, now I am, because my thing's not broken. And then, because I dashed with extra 20 feet added onto that, I'm gonna do a goring rush.
Okay. Go for it.
Do I have to roll to hit for that, right? Yes.
Yeah, it's just making a horn attack, so you roll your
Yep,
horn
yep,
attack.
Yep, got it. Give me a second. Okay, I got a 20, not nat.
That hits.
But I got a 20. Okay. So that's gonna do 4 damage. It's not a lot. Cries.
Okay. Just 1 second. Is that all then?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, then it's that dog's turn. And it's going to snap at you with both of its heads as well. So that's 1 hit and 1 miss. But it does 4 damage.
Hey Jay, I have a question.
Yeah.
What were the other 7, or wait, no, other 6 possible outcomes of a candy again?
If you don't remember those, then I'm gonna not tell you.
I know some of them. There's the chicken one, the spicy.
You remember
Can
what
we
you
phone a
remember.
friend?
Nailed, spicy, tasty,
Drunk. Drunk was
mustache, drunk, and green face, green hair.
Yeah, and mustache.
Okay. So there's
It is a bit of a gamble.
Phone a friend.
There is a chance of a free polymorph for 1 minute.
Yeah.
but it would be interesting to play.
So it's Soldier's turn now.
Wow. I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship at first level on this one right here.
And it's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So all I have is a bonus action left, correct?
Mhm.
Would I be able to take out one of the wildwood plums? Or is that an action?
I would say you can.
Alright, I'm gonna take one out. I assume I can't do anything with it, but
No.
I'm gonna just
But you
take
can
it out.
take it out. Yeah.
And that'll end my turn.
Here's to force feeding encounters randomly.
Yup. We'll see what some of these random effects are.
All right. So that brings us back to this death dog, and it's going to one head is going to snap at Koja, and the other is going to snap at Soldier.
Oh man.
Not Pog.
Raise the hand holding the fruit in defense.
I would love to just shove it in its mouth as it tries to bite me, but I don't know if I'm able to do that.
It hits Koja and misses Soldier.
Alright.
Oh man.
Koja takes 6 damage.
Oof.
Damage.
Okay.
Now that's a lot of damage. Except not.
And then that brings us to your turn, Koja.
You know, I'm loving this line of thought. I'm gonna snatch the plum from Sildren and jam it in the dog's mouth.
Yes.
It's going to roll Dex to oppose you, so I'm not sure what that would be. Let me think. I would typically say strength, but it is trying to bite you anyway. Let's roll straight Dex, and I'll roll Dex as well. We'll see, just see who beats
Okay.
each other.
That's funny.
Um,
Oh no!
And you shove the plum in one of its mouths as it kind of snaps at you. And it bites down on it. It doesn't fully swallow it, but it bites down on it, and you can kind of see the juice squish out into its mouth. So
Cool.
roll a d100 from me while I find this damn table.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes! Thank you.
Oh my god.
What'd you get?
53.
Okay. The dog does not react at all really to it.
Oh,
Since there's no way of you knowing this, the dog has become immune to being intoxicated by alcohol.
well, I'm not getting a little candy said.
I love this.
Oh god.
Oh well.
Waste a minute. That's when I get a good roll. Okay, that's my
Tolerance
turn, I
just-
guess.
Alright.
So I'll just get opportunity attacked, so I'm good.
It's your turn, Hilda.
Okay. Take out one piece of candy.
Okay.
Okay, this is where we're going apparently.
I do that with like
Freedom
fire
stab.
action.
It'd be kind of free to take it out of your bag. but it would be an action to do anything with it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do that, and then I'm gonna run over here and jam the piece of candy into the fucking dog's mouth.
All right.
This is what's happening now.
Then we're gonna do the same Texas.
Watch the dog just like grow a mustache.
Since this one isn't currently attacking you, it's gonna be harder for you to jam it in its mouth because it's not currently trying to bite you. But roll Dex.
All right. 22.
Nice.
All right. Well, that's good enough then.
Uh,
They are trying to bite things, and they are. So you jam it in its mouth, and it kind of is caught off guard by that. It wasn't expecting you to come to it to be eaten. But you jam your hand in its mouth and pull it back quickly without getting snapped. And the dog just sort of instinctively chews down on what you put in its mouth. So roll a d8.
All right. Come on. Give me your strength, guys. 3.
Please, chicken. Please, chicken.
All right, the dog's fur, that kind of mohawk along the back of it, turns green.
Oh, that's
Oh,
actually
great! God damn
It
it.
turns from a
Oh,
dark
Jesus
type
Christ.
to a poison type.
Oh, God.
Green. There we go.
Oh.
I like how it's green.
Oh.
All right, I
We
believe
were
that's
so close to greatness.
anything else then, Hilda?
Oh, man.
I mean,
Does candy count as a light weapon?
can I ready another piece of candy?
No, readying stuff takes an action.
All right. Then I guess that's it.
All right, Naraka.
I asked
Naraka,
this
your party
literally
members are fooling around with food. What do you do?
I'm just realizing you reasonably could have just pulled out like 5 pieces in a fistful.
Yeah. So
I would
can
say
go-
no. That's a little broken. I'll let you take out one,
Aww.
but I'm not
Okay,
gonna let you
so-
take
That's
out
fair.
100 candies. And...
I can do
Throw 'em
bonus
all.
action.
That's fair.
I can do my bonus action before I do my action, right?
Yep. There's no order
Sick.
to it.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna evoke rage because my party members are literally fucking idiots, and I hate all of them at this moment.
I did it with my sword, okay?
All right. Angry
yeah,
Cow.
yeah. Whatever.
What manifestation are you picking?
Manifest. I'm gonna pick the. I'm gonna pick the bite. Actually,
Alright.
I'm gonna go with the titis. So what with the tail last time? That's unoriginal. So
Fight fire with fire, I guess.
I'm just gonna try to bite it back.
How do you want this?
Yeah.
Go for the throat.
All right. That's a 16.
That hits.
Yes. All right. So that is gonna do 8 damage.
Okay. You deal 8 damage to this one, and also heal 2.
Yes. See, the tail does the most damage, but like you don't get anything out of it. But the other 2 you do, I think. So.
Yeah, you heal your Constitution, so you gain those 2 hit points back when you bite.
Yeah.
All right. And that's your turn then.
Mhm.
Then it's this dog's turn, who's going to bite at both of you, one with each head.
Again.
It's gonna hit both of you.
Not Pog.
Not
Rip.
pog at all.
Hilda, 3 damage. Naraka, you take 5.
Jesus. I knew you were gonna say that. How did? But how did I don't know how I knew you were gonna say 5, and I was like, it's gonna be 5. It's literally gonna be 5. I'm psychic.
Then it's Soldier's turn now.
I thought you were Naraka.
I'm gonna use Shillelagh, and I'm gonna smack it. Or try to.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
That misses.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright. And that's kind of all I got.
This dog just having an absolutely great day so far.
I could pull out another one. I'll pull. No. I'll just chill. That's my turn.
Alright. And this dog's gonna
so agile.
attack both of you at the same time then.
Alright.
Mrs. Koja does hit Soljin though.
Alright.
About time.
It hit Soljin the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, about time it did it on a double attack.
Okay, so Soljin does 5 damage.
5. Alright.
Damn, I'm lucky.
Yeah.
That's for you guys.
And now it's Koja's turn.
Okay, nice and simple. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna try and stab it again with my rapier.
Okay.
Okay, here's the good luck. Fucking 11.
Alright, that misses too.
God damn it.
Again, this dog is having a ton of fun.
This dog is so agile. What the fuck?
This dog is like.
The dog is not agile at all, it's just you guys are rolling really fast.
In light of this incredibly
It's like
agile dog,
12.
I'm in light of this horribly agile dog, I'm gonna give one of my inspiration to Sildren.
Alright, thank you.
just begging him, please hit it, please. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, here you go, Soljin, just to remind you.
Alright, cool.
Then Hild, it's your turn.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personal. Will that let me use a sneak attack?
Nah.
You can use a sneak attack just because somebody else is attacking it.
Ah,
You
okay.
are-
Oh, I
rogue.
forgot that's how that works.
Alright.
Swiss is hiding in the back tower.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna add her in the turn order this time, but she was basically just gonna run away and hide. So we'll say she does that. Forgot to add her in the turn order last time, so.
And sneak attack stacks with my dual wielding, right?
What do you mean by that?
My 2-weapon fighting.
It would be
You
that
can't
single
double
sneak attack.
Ah,
Yeah.
alright. I'll save that for my second hit then. Or does it not matter?
Yeah, it's-
Your dagger, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just has to be finesse
Okay.
or
Cool.
ranged.
I'm gonna hit it with my short sword first.
Okay.
should forget how sneak attacks work.
19.
That hits.
We are just beating the fuck out of this dog, and the other two are like. "Ooh."
It's so fast!
They're
I
just having a bad day.
Got no power.
Jay,
What's that?
assume that hits it.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. And that does 8 damage. And then I use my dagger. 23.
Alright, that hits you
Jesus.
then. And roll your extra damage.
Alright, that's a 4
Yeah,
plus.
So the make sure also the modifier as well. Because it's still that second hit, right?
The second hit doesn't have the modifier on it though.
That's what I'm saying. Make sure to not do it.
Ah, alright. Yeah, that does 4 plus the sneak attack was 10, so 14.
Alright. This dog's looking bloody.
Hell yeah, it is. Get shanked.
Which brings us to Naraka's turn if you're done, Hilda.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't know whether to try to finish this dog off or help my poor floundering party mates below me. Nah, it's okay. They can handle it.
Yeah, we'll
Alright.
be fine.
With heavy air quotes, they can handle it.
Yeah, they can handle it. Just a big ass wink to Hilda, like, they can handle it. Okay. I'm gonna go in with the bite again, and that's a 10. I doubt that hits.
Yeah, that misses.
Fun.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were doing so good, Naraka.
Yeah, shut up.
Big clumsy oaf.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else.
I don't believe you have much else, correct?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. Okay.
Flick it.
Does a little funky dance.
Alright. Then it is that Death Dog's turn. Who's bleeding and kind of yelping in pain. And it's gonna spin around after that attack that you did on it, Hilda. It's gonna spin around and attack you with both heads.
Oh,
As you wounded it quite badly.
this is not good for me. This is bad.
Alright, it misses one but hits the other.
Nice.
That rolls high on that other one. It does 6 damage on you.
Eh. Jump change.
I think I'm out of rage now. 'Cause I
you
didn't
didn't
hit it,
attack anything?
And it didn't get hit. Yeah. Because it didn't bite me. And I didn't get hit by it. So. That sucks.
No more Red Bull.
Yeah. The teeth just disappeared.
The teeth kind of, yeah, shrink back into your normal teeth.
It's like a weird vampire-esque. Just.
Mm-hmm.
Snick.
And that is the end of the dog's turn, so it's Soljin's turn now.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna try and hit this one in front of us with a nice wooden staff. I'm gonna use the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, let me double check on the wording on your rage there. I forget the wording, if it was attacked or had to do damage or not. I forget. I believe it might just be attacked as Proud's saying. In which case you would still be raged. Yeah, because I don't know that you necessarily have to hit. It just says haven't attacked, so I guess. Yeah, you're still raged then. There you go.
That's good.
Yeah, so the feature, you can miss, you're allowed to miss. You just have to actually try to attack.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what were you doing then?
I'm gonna smack the wolf in front of me with a
Did you roll?
wooden staff, and I'm
Alright.
using the Bardic Inspiration, and it's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Alright, that hits.
Alright, and that's gonna be 4 points of damage.
Alright. Anything else?
I don't believe so.
Alright, this death dog is going to attack one of each again. Let me get rid of you. Miss, and oh, another miss. Well, Coach's turn.
Rip and counter.
Cool, nice work, dog. He was having a good day, but that was rough.
Hey, every dog has its day.
Coach, it's your turn. It's the cat's day now.
Okay, third time's the charm. It's going with the rapier. 19, finally.
Yeah, that hits.
Ugh.
Your luck is beginning to turn because I fail.
Oh, max damage, 13.
Nice.
Nice.
It just took some trash talking from the other side of the battlefield.
Yeah, it was trash encouragement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Hilda?
Guys, look, I finally got it.
Nice
Congrats!
job. Stab it with my short sword.
Alright.
Nat 20.
Alright.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
13.
I don't think that dog's alive anymore.
Oh
Oh my
dog
God.
is not alive.
Woo!
PETA shows up.
I already tried to tame it. It's no longer PETA worthy.
No, they'd be mad anyway.
Yeah. They would be like, "Oh, this dog has 2 heads. This is disgusting," and then they'd like throw it in a shelter or some shit. But like not a good one, a bad shelter.
And then they'd kill it.
Yeah, then they would literally kill it. We should fight PETA. That should be in our campaign.
And move over here.
Okay, then if that's all, then it's Naraka's turn.
Yay. Okay, give me a second. I have to measure things. Okay, I can move there without having to dash. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna try to bite at this dog as well. So
Yeah.
give me a second.
Oh, shit.
It's a 7. No! God, I'm just embarrassing myself today.
Could have tried goring it.
Well, I couldn't, like, it wasn't far enough to do a dash at, because it has to be a dash and then another 20 feet on that to do a rush.
You could have backed up a little and then dashed.
Back up a little.
Backs up and then just starts sprinting.
Take a
I don't
running.
know, that would actually be kind of cool, like a runner start. Like, you just back up and then just fucking blast your way over there.
Would have worked, right?
Alright, Soldier.
Hit it with a stick.
Do you not have a melee weapon?
Are you fucking
That
kidding
is his
me?
melee
I
weapon.
do have a stick.
Oh my god.
Oh
It's
my
a nice,
god.
really high 11.
Fucking druid.
Alright, the 11 misses.
I give the
Oh,
druid my
fucking druid.
great axe.
Oh, dudes.
I'm not using my wild shape, so I got a stick.
Stick to what you
It is
know.
a magic stick.
Ha,
But...
ha, ha, ha. Bad pun.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, this remaining death dog kind of has a bit of a banquet of targets. But I think it's probably going to be most intimidated by this massive 9-foot tall thing that just ran up to it. So I think it's going to focus both attacks on you, Naraka.
Teehee. Okay. Well, that's better because then they won't take damage and I can be of use as a tank.
Alright, hits both of them.
Great.
Never mind. Maybe that wasn't so great.
Nervous sweat.
And that should be 8 damage.
Okay. Fine. Holy shit. That's getting to be a
That's-
lot.
That's fine, and
Yeah.
then just
I'm
quietly
glad
to
that
yourself.
didn't hit me.
It's okay.
This is
It's
fine.
alright. This is fine, Naraka says. Hail.
So it's Koja's turn.
Oh, sweet. Stabbing it is a good move.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. God damn it. Load character sheet. Okay, there we go. $23.
That hits.
And what the fuck? 13 damage again.
Hell yeah.
Okay, my good rolls came back.
Big ass dogs.
Spending them all before even getting into the lumber mill, huh?
Oh no!
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, really.
No!
Jesus.
Wasting
That
all
means
of your
that
good
I'll have
rolls.
some-
You got a
no,
limited
but I'll
amount of
have
those,
some
you know.
good ones. I'll have some good ones
Yeah.
when we get in there. That's the benefit.
Yeah, God.
Speak for yourself.
Fail.
I think she
Spending
was
all my-
speaking for herself, if we're being honest.
Alright, if that's all, then it's Hilda's turn.
Yeah.
This dog is looking pretty bad.
Mind you, nothing personnel, kid. Stab it with my short sword.
Go for it.
16.
Hits.
And 6 damage.
Alright. The dog is looking quite bloody and kind of limping, but it's still standing.
Time to finish it off.
It's
Dagger attack. 15.
that hits.
And that's a 4. And sneak attack. 7. 11 damage.
Like disappeared.
Alright, the dog looks like when it started to get kind of really injured there, it looked like it turned around almost to bolt off in this direction, but before it can, you stab it, and it falls kind of limp.
Hooray!
Yay, we did it!
I'm the finisher pirate.
Guess we'll have to see some tentacle dogs.
Yeah.
Maybe not right now.
Storm
I'm
the
gonna
I
castle.
think we should.
I'm gonna drag the wolves into a pile and burn them.
You really like burning corpses, huh?
Hey, it's preventative of zombies.
That's
It
true.
didn't work last
Sure.
time.
That's why I'm doing it.
It's also true it did not work the last time. Does anyone have any healing items? I'd say half
I got a
dead.
potion.
Well,
Yeah,
wait,
Hilda has a
wait.
potion.
Before you use that on me, I don't want you to use it on me in case it does a lot more health back than I'd like.
I'm pretty sure they actually do a lot less than I expected.
And
They're
have
just very
any-
expensive.
Do we
It's
have anything?
possible health regain is 10 points.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
Yeah.
Gimme.
Yeah.
All right.
Chug that shit.
Chug that shit. Chug that shit. Okay. What do I have to do to figure out how much it gives me, or does it just give me 10?
It's a roll.
Okay.
Who has it on them? Hilda?
Hilda.
Where did that thing go?
So should I roll or no?
Oh, did you guys buy one too? I forget if you have multiple of them.
No.
I think they're too
I
expensive.
was looking at them, but
anyway.
I didn't have the money.
Because Hilda's
Yeah.
carrying 2 of them, but it might have been because we both added one.
That's
Maybe,
probably it.
maybe I did both of them. Maybe I just forgot. But
Ah, okay.
so it's 2d4 plus 2.
So is that a yes to me rolling it or no?
Whoever's drinking it can roll it.
I'm drinking it, so I'll do it. Give me a
Yeah.
second.
Don't let Naraka blame you for the roll, Hilda.
I won't. It's all on
You want
me.
you want Naraka to roll it so she can only blame herself if she rolls really low.
So that's 7 health, 8 health back. Whoops, because it's plus 2.
Alright.
So
yeah,
that's
then
pretty good.
heal yourself.
Hey, you got the max.
Yay!
Alright, you down that red potion and start to feel a little better, Naraka.
Gatorade. Alright, gang.
To look inside.
Does it taste like fruit punch?
Yeah. Actually, it tastes like weird. I don't know how to describe this. It's pretty good. Like some weird sports drink I've never had before.
Red Bull.
No!
No!
I'm gonna kick in the
Stand on
door.
the door.
Is the door
Wow,
open?
okay.
Who knows? You kick it open.
Not gonna be sneaky about it at all?
Alright.
Kicks it open even if it's open.
Yeah, is it open?
Just kick the air.
Like
well,
goes flying through the door.
it's
Dramatic
closed.
entrance.
It's closed.
All right. I'm gonna try to kick open the door.
Try the handle. Okay.
The
Well, while that's happening, can I look see if there are any windows around?
there don't seem to be too many windows now.
Damn.
Door, door, door.
Make
Yeah,
a
just do it.
make a strength roll for me.
Oh, please, Rolo, please.
No, because
Why?
then we are alerted of our presence and we don't get the cool aspect of us kicking down a door.
Oh, shit,
By the
yeah.
way, I got an 18.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay.
That was an 18, you said.
Yeah.
The doors, the doors open outward, but it kind of buckles as you kick it.
Oh shit!
No, Jesus.
They don't swing open, but they do kind of crack, and you can push them open after,
All right, pushing them open.
as they do open outwards, like I said.
Fuck your hinges.
Alrighty.
I make my own hinges.
Sorry, before you enter, Swiss looks hesitant to go inside.
She what?
Looks hesitant to go inside.
Hmm. How tall up
Dang
is
it.
the porch?
It's kind of at like maybe shoulder level for her.
Get under the hide
Yeah.
under the porch.
There's no underneath it. It's just kind of a solid thing.
No,
Oh
break
shit.
through the underneath of the porch. There's a wagon over there. She could hide. in
Can
the
I
little
lift her
cart.
up on the roof?
The roof is pretty tall, so
Could I
Alright.
lift her up on the roof? As a 9-foot tall.
it'd be much easier for Naraka
She-
to do it. Correct.
Do you guys want me to put her on the roof? Because I can.
It's an idea.
Seems a bit dangerous.
Yeah,
That seems
because she
pretty
might fall
dangerous,
off of the
yeah.
roof.
I'm gonna pat her head and say, it's okay.
That'd be depressing. You guys come back from your grand
I don't
adventure,
think-
and Swiss is just dead because she fell off her roof.
she fell off the roof.
No!
Uh,
Oh my god.
Alright, well, there is that little cart over there with wood in it. If we, like, take the wood out, she could, like, hide in that.
yeah,
What,
give her your
somebody, what if one of them comes out here?
Naraka, give her your cape.
Okay. Cape. Cape acquired.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Except for the fact that it's literally a fucking circus tent. What?
Yep.
you wrap the red and white striped circus tent around Swiss's shoulders. It like drags along the ground because it's way too big for her.
Go hide in that wagon over there.
Was there any reaction
Real
to us
circus
kicking in the
tent.
door?
I was gonna get to that in a sec.
Okay.
I like how we're doing this after we've kicked in the door.
Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
great foresight.
Yeah. Let's just give him time to prepare.
Okay. So inside is a little dark, but not so dark that you're completely blinded. Let me see. Did I get rid of her? Alright, let's go inside.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
dear.
Oh shit. That's blood.
It's a lot of blood.
So the first room that you kind of peek inside after, as the doors kind of hang a little bit off their hinges, you can see sort of a desk set up in the room in front of you, and some cabinets in the back.
I'm gonna run up to the desk.
I'll come with.
The desk looks like it's covered in dust, like a thin
Oh, shit.
layer of dust across it.
How old does the blood look? Like new or?
It looks dried.
Hmm.
Can I read the papers on the desk?
There's sort of various ledgers about shipments of lumber. And again, the pages too look pretty old and covered in dust.
I'm gonna check out the cabinets.
Inside the cabinets are more. They're more kind of stacks of papers, each kind of dictating out various orders. There's some blueprints about kind of the outside front porch, and in this one there's just like an old coat.
Would
Also
the
covered in
blueprint
dust.
show the layout of this place?
No, just the front porch.
Okay.
I'm gonna motion to Naraka and motion to the door. I'm like, would you like to do the honors?
Well, there's 2 doors. I don't.
Yeah, there's
Do
a
we
door
wanna
on
keep-
either side of the
Yeah.
room.
Do we want to kick the bloody door or the not bloody door?
I say we
Bloody
could-
door.
Wait, I'm gonna look at the blood. Can I tell how fresh it is?
It's
If at
old.
all.
It's dried.
It's very old.
Alright.
Right. You know what? Let's just kick
Is
the
the
blood
broken
door.
glass dusty?
Yep.
Okay.
I say we kick the
Well, I
blood
guess we're going
door.
to the blood door.
Yep.
Are there-
We
Alright,
don't
I'll do it.
have to kick it. I'm just saying.
No. We
Are there
have
any
to.
Doors in this desk?
Yeah, there's drawers, but it just kind of has like an old ink
Okay.
pot and quill inside.
Okay, cool.
All right, blood
Okay,
door
well, I'm
it is.
gonna stay and
That's
watch you
right.
the door with the crossbow out. And keep to see what's on the other side.
Am I rolling strength to kick the door?
Are you just kicking the door then?
Yeah, I want to kick it in.
You guys didn't
Yeah.
try the door, right?
I guess we're kicking the door.
Right.
No,
Yeah, we'd still try.
okay,
That's
hold
what I'm
on.
saying.
Let me
Alright.
We don't-
try the
we don't try
door
doors.
first. Yeah, no, we don't
No.
try
Yeah, that's
doors.
Fucking coward.
These stupid
take it
fucking
down.
people. Yeah, I will literally just
God's
kick the door.
All right.
Opening normally is for landlubbers.
Yeah.
Then make a strength roll to kick the door down, I guess.
Okay.
These doors are a little more sturdy than the other one.
Making a strength roll. I have to find it. Okay, there it is. I got
Like,
a
if anything's bloody
21.
old, I mean,
I got 21. That door is moving.
All right. The door kind of
okay.
breaks away from its closed position. It's still kind of hanging on its hinge, but with a loud crack, it comes free and you are
This
able
is
to walk
stupid.
through.
These doors aren't dramatic enough. Jeez.
In front of you is sort of a long hallway. Not super long, but there's a hallway in front of you.
Into
You
the
guys
hall.
want to go into the hall? All right.
I guess we're going in the hall.
Run down that shit.
Oh.
Just one second.
For the glory of Valhalla.
Okay. So you proceed down this hallway a little bit, and there's another room. There's no door to this one, but you find yourself in another room.
Jesus Christ.
There's just so much blood everywhere. My God.
And there's another door. Kick it down.
Kicking the door, running to the door.
Please.
So this room has kind of a large rug on the center of it, and there's like a table off to one end with a few chairs. One of them is overturned. There's an old stove set up in the corner, and quite a few, 6 different cabinets along the side.
Koji, can I get your help for a second?
Yeah. What
Can we roll back this rug? Like roll it all the way back?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. You roll this rug back, and right about here, there's a small trapdoor.
Oh shit.
My mind.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I want to
Wait,
look.
what's this? Before we go. Is this a book?
Okay, look at the chest. Take the book. Oh god.
It's just like it's a novel. It's not like
Oh, right.
non-fiction or anything like that.
We're
just
not gonna
indicative.
follow the blood. We're gonna go down the trapdoor. Is that what we're doing?
I mean, the blood's old. If we, I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
like whatever happened here happened a long time ago. 'Cause think about like the corpse in the woods. I think this was shut down because of an attack from something, but it doesn't seem like
Right.
it's of concern right now.
All right, cool.
Ah. I'm gonna check the chest first.
Yeah, check this.
So this chest, it's not like a chest per se. It's more like a storage locker. It just has some old folded clothing in it.
Damn.
Mm.
Alright. Screw this.
Geronimo.
So are you opening the trapdoor?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
The
go there.
trapdoor opens into what appears to just be a small little like hidden space. It's not a full room, and it doesn't. There's no ladder to go down. There's just a small little like hidden compartment.
All right, who's volunteering to jump in?
It's not even that big.
You would be able to fit maybe your foot into it.
Yeah.
Can we not
but
see
inside,
what's in it?
yeah, what's inside it is a small pouch.
What's in the pouch?
Yoink.
Do you open the pouch?
Um.
I'm yoinking the pouch. I want to open it.
All right. It's gold.
Money! Holy
Gold
shit.
pieces.
How much
Oh
gold
my
is
god,
this
you guys.
pouch?
How much?
It is a pouch of 50 gold pieces.
This is
Okay.
great.
Math. 125.
Everyone-
Okay, well, two people are going to have to get less than everyone else. Then. Slightly less.
You don't have
Your
to give
promise
me any.
slightly
It's
more.
okay. I literally do not care about money right now.
Hey then.
I don't
Just
need
good.
it either. You guys can split it 50-50.
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay, you know what? 25 for Hilda.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, actually,
Mm,
it should be 55.
And 25 for me.
Wait,
What?
what?
Hilda was present, so it's 55.
Oh, right! My pirate boon thing. Or my
Okay.
whatever it's called. feature.
55, that's... Okay, I'll take
Nice
I'll take
one.
one.
I'll take
I'll
28,
take one.
you take
so it's
27.
Even. No, I'll just take one so it's even.
Okay then.
Yeah.
That
Give
works,
me.
I guess. 27.
Sick. Okay.
Okay, 27.
Runs up to the door. Runs back to take one gold piece. Runs back up to the door.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, I guess the door.
All right,
Fucking
hold on.
charge.
Who wants to kick it down this time?
I'm...
I think you
I'm
should.
not doing
The ones
it.
are sturdy, so these ones probably are too. Or this one.
Ugh, fine. I'll kick the door down, I say, as a barbarian. Okay. Let me do a strength check on the door. Roll decent. I got a 10. That's not decent.
All right.
God.
You kick the door, and there's a loud kind of, but this one holds fast.
So I'm
Nice.
just gonna walk up and open the door like
Fine.
normally.
Please, just open the door!
I
The,
push her out.
The door is unlocked.
I'm just
Oh.
gonna.
There's
open
no
it
lock
and
on the
walk
door at all,
through.
actually.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
literally just been kicking in wood.
Yep.
I want to kick it in anyway.
I've already opened it. I'm already through.
Fine.
Kicks
this-
there.
Just kicking an open
You
door.
can kick it against the wall. I mean, frick. I don't know. But
Does a strength check
I
against the
actually
air.
I close it behind me so they can kick it down.
Do
Are
you
you still
do you
behind?
hang on
No,
hang on?
I'm going through with Sildren. I'm not... Sorry.
Do you close it behind you, Soja?
Yeah.
All right. So Koji, you're going with.
Yes, I'm not waiting around for it to get kicked to open again.
All right. 1 sec then.
Uh oh. This may have been a mistake.
What did you fools get me into?
We may have walked into the fight and closed the door on our allies.
We've
Alright.
successfully split the party.
Children back at it again.
Oh my god, they're good.
Oh no.
So Sildren and Koja walk through the door, and Sildren closes the door behind you. And Let's bring you to this room here. Oh, hang on here.
We're just
Oh,
gonna
great.
keep being
I
fair.
blame you,
Yep.
Hilda!
Yep, this is great.
Okay, it's
Mhm.
loading.
Yep, this is great.
Okay.
Oh, this is so much fun. I'm really glad I'm not
Silver
involved.
is
fantastic.
killing
God.
it. He is so happy with himself
You-
right now.
I blame you two, Hilda. I blame you two so much.
How is
And
that our fault?
God.
Why do you
further
close-
beyond that, they are waiting for you, as they have been alerted by the
Yep.
noise you've been making this entire time. So they're actually gonna
Yep.
get a surprise attack on you guys as you walk through.
Oh, great.
No!
Oh,
Um,
can I
fun.
tell? Is this
It's a corpse.
Adelaide?
No.
Can I? Okay, I can't
It's
tell.
corpse. It's just person.
Um, because your
Great.
focus is probably being drawn right now to the multitude of people in this room.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we're gonna do this combat next time. We'll do our initiative rolls and all that.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm just gonna basically, because you closed the door behind you and the other two are making an entrance later, they're gonna get just a penalty to their initiative roll. But we'll do that next time.
All right.
So they'll be showing up probably later than everybody else in the turn order, but not so much later that they have to like wait a full round or anything like that. But then
my
they're gonna
God.
get a surprise attack on you. But that'll happen next time.
Pops violently.
What if we
Oh,
just
look what they
don't
got
go
me
in?
What's
I
that?
mean, go for
I
it.
gave you 25 gold and you're just gonna abandon me.
Well, you don't
Could've
know
had that
what's
whole
you
pouch
don't know what's
myself.
happened after the door closed.
Yeah.
So we could just fail our strength checks on this door.
Yep.
Open it normally.
Hell no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the door is not locked behind, but depends on how they want to open the door.
Yeah.
I'm in hell. I'm in hell.
What a place to end this.
Oh my God.
I know we
Yeah,
just
wow.
happened to end at
Like,
2:58,
oh,
so
okay.
it's the perfect time. We don't have time for this combat, so we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Cries just violently.
Just cut back to the art of Kojak sobbing.
Okay.
Put a picture of Wile E. Coyote up, holding a sign that says "Oops."
Yeah.
We do have we do have some art from Luna, who was hastily working
boy.
on a bit of a shitpost emote of our Hilda horny Jill. So I'm gonna show that while everybody's still here.
Children, you better get a wild shape ready. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. What you can send me what wild shapes you want and stuff if you're thinking of ones for the future, and I'll prep little
Nah,
tokens
I
for
think
them too.
I got them already.
Yeah, I forgot to
think
get
we're
the
good.
spider, so I'll grab that one for you next time. I'll write a note.
All right, cool.
LeBlanc, that's great.
Let me add that to the channel while I'm here. I might have to remove one that we currently have, but that's fine. All right, that was an interesting session.
Yeah, very interesting.
Shout out to my girlfriend.
Hi.
Joined at the last possible fucking minute.
You know, Naraka, I put that trapdoor under the rug thinking they'll walk right by this. But I was hoping
man.
I put it there.
I've seen
I
a
put it
lot
there
of-
on the off chance that someone would do it, I wanted to reward that
Yeah,
instinct.
no, I was like, yeah, there's a big rug. Something is underneath that big rug.
Good
Should have
instinct.
kept that gold for
We will
myself.
now check under every rug we find.
You're gonna turn into the
Keep
fresh meat group, who
just looking for money at any chance.
the fresh
we
meat
just walk
gang
into
were
Lady
given.
Bailey's house.
Yeah, we're like, hey, Lady Bailey, you got any fun little?
Yeah, just start flipping rugs over left and right.
looking for like secret passageways. Like, you rich people have to keep your money somewhere, right?
But yeah,
At
The-
least for me, it makes sense to do that. I've got plunder in my blood.
the fresh meat group, they had a little mystery in the prison involving rugs. There was a crazy guy in the prison who just kept repeating the carpet, the rug, the carpet, the rug. So from then on, they just checked every single carpet that they came across.
Wow,
They never actually found it.
Oh, that's not fun.
interesting.
Rip.
Yeah, really.
Mysterious.
And they're not in the prison anymore?
Nope. And if they go back, they're executed.
Correct.
Yep.
Man, I need to watch those VODs.
Well, speaking of, for those of you who want to go back and watch the VODs, now I can give my spiel. That was a good segue. Thank you. The VODs are on this channel for a little bit, for 15 days, but they do eventually go away. So I'm uploading them to a VOD channel on YouTube, so that will be there forever. So that's below in the maybe I'll just hang on. I'll just link it in the chat. I always say below, and then nobody goes and does it. But yeah, so there's a VOD channel for it, and they'll be there forever. So if you miss anything, you don't get to watch it live, and then you don't catch up in 15 days, and it's gone off the Twitch. Not to fret, it does still exist somewhere on this YouTube channel.
Poggers.
Let me get that for you. There you go. So you can check out the VODs there. Eventually this one will get exported. I usually forget to them, but they get up there eventually. So you can go and watch them there if you're curious about things that we talk about on here, and it doesn't seem to be showing up in any other campaigns, so you don't have that kind of time. The World Anvil is linked below in my Twitch as well, and that kind of shows various lore things, the different deities that are in this homebrew world, the different places, the factions, what races we use when we play, as this is a homebrew living world called Grand Lorien, in which all the different campaigns that are running right now, and even the past ones, can all run into each other, affect each other, and sort of cause ripples that change the world as everybody plays. And I'm just currently playing with 3 different campaigns. This is one of them. This is Hearth and Home, from always on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. The schedule's below as well if you want to check that out. And we have a Friday group who will be coming up, and that is Fresh Meat in Prison Streets is their campaign name. It's not as applicable anymore now that they're out of the prison, but they're kind of doing a whole pirate kind of thing on the coast, on the western coast of Grand Lorien in the kingdom of Carcassonne. Currently in a little pirate town called Drosis, investigating a murder.
That should be me.
Nah, you're stuck in the middle of the mainland.
For now.
In a forest.
And then there is the Sunday group. Oh, so the Friday group is 8 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. And then there's the Sunday group, which is a class of crows, and they are currently at a arcane college, a magical school for spellcasters. And they just got out of a hellish dungeon, which they had to kind of retreat from because it was very dangerous. And it was supposed to be their detention, but it went a little awry. And so now they're back at the school. Their most recent session was a very relaxing one in which they realized that they had accidentally spent a month in that dungeon, as they were previously under the impression that it was only a day. As time flows in strange currents in that dungeon. So they're back at the school now. They have to cram, but the teacher's pet has prepped them a little study course that if they follow it, they should be able to catch up. But they'll be resuming classes next session, so we'll see what happens there. If anything interesting, we'll see what kind of chaos they cause. Everybody's meeting rangers these days. It just occurred to me. I didn't plan that.
Sure you didn't.
I genuinely didn't. I just kind
Don't
of
mind me.
ended
Not
up.
planning ahead or anything.
I genuinely didn't plan that, but you just both within a couple days of each other happened to meet rangers.
Crazy.
They ran into the Lyrethian division, the Harlan's Heroes, as they call them. Oh yeah, this division had a nickname too, but I guess no one brought it up. Yeah, that'll be enough of that. As they are getting a surprise on you, I don't believe it'd be fair to let you plan.
Oh, I wasn't planning. I was
Yeah.
just doodling.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave you on this page just to avoid any sort of measuring, because it should be a bit of a
That's fair.
surprise. You can still think about what you want to do, but it just the very fine details of measuring everything. I'd rather you.
When you changed
do
it,
that.
my cat hopped on my keyboard, and I was like, "What did you
What did I do?
Yeah.
How do I get back? How do I get back?
I
I'm
was like, "Why
floating.
is it the map?"
I'm floating over the entire world. How do I get out of space?
Naraka is dead. And it's just-
Naraka just rockets out into space,
Yeah.
leaving a hole in the ceiling of the lumber mill.
In a rocket.
She's like, "Wow, oh my god, I can see like my hometown," and then just like dies from the atmosphere or lack thereof.
While we're here, yeah. So this group right now is kind of in here for those who are unaware. Those who aren't too up on the lore, they're kind of in this woods here, which is the Wild Woods. The other group is right out here along Carcassonne in the pirate town of Drosis. And then the arcane school is this island here, the island of Nolevant.
Damn,
well.
looks chilly.
The school regulates the temperature, but they kind of allow the seasons to pass normally.
Fancy.
Oh yeah, they got all sorts of stuff that none of the other groups get. They got dorm rooms and meals every day.
Wow, we can like
having fun.
places to personalize, huh?
A blacksmith right in the school. Yeah, they got all sorts of amenities. And then I inflict the hell dungeon on them, and then they regret choosing this campaign.
Hey, fresh meat guys, you should head east. Cough,
There's
cough.
you can't see it in the map, but there's a mountain range here.
Lame.
Just climb over the mountain range. Not
Yeah.
that hard.
It
It's the
extends
mountain.
it kind of cuts a border right along Carcassonne and Averlin.
Bore a hole through one of the mountains.
Yeah,
I
just like
imagine
buy a drill.
that would take you quite a long time.
Get plenty of materials on the way.
You take a boat. You can just take a boat and go around.
Yeah.
True. Or we could acquire a boat. And be pirates instead.
Ah.
Sorry, Lane. Hilda wants to do a pirate campaign. Bye.
this you walk into that room and just see all these people in front of you ready to attack you, and you go, actually, maybe
Nope.
Adelaide's not worth it. I'm gonna go be a pirate.
Yeah, guys, never mind. Just start clawing my way up the wall.
College bugbear romancing college cuties. There is a pretty big list of students. There's all sorts of different S links you can rank up, and
Really, man?
yeah, they do actually have like a ton of technically romantic options because there's like 22 different first years.
Oh my god.
Dear God.
Well, I'm happy with Adelaide, so.
I want to play D&D Persona.
Of course.
One of them's making some progress, right, Crow? He's leveling up that S link. Hers is the easy one. It's just give her food.
Fire Emblem.
DJ Cuddlesworth, you're talking about Windermere, right? The goth GF of the
God.
school. Yeah, there's all sorts of types. There's Godfrey the Knight. There's
Who needs a goth GF when you have a GF that can be anything?
yeah, Windermere's great. They just never talk to her. There's the teacher's pet Hermione type. There's the school bullies. All sorts at the Arcane College of Nilovo. They unironically are basically S-links. I wasn't kidding. You do kind of they are able to like increase their reputation with certain people. I don't know if they're aware of that, but they've been kind of doing it.
Damn, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we'll see if they all die before anything comes up.
Any chance one of the people from the other campaigns could join a different campaign, but still be involved with them at the same time?
I'm gonna say no.
Astral projection.
Not even with a different character?
No, because they already have 5 people. I know everybody
Damn.
wants to join and go to school, but they already have 5 people, and I like to stick to 4 typically. So, but yeah. Although it is a school, so there are first years, second years, third years, fourth years. So I am open to the idea of maybe doing another campaign at that school eventually. But I want to wait a while because I don't want it to just be like, I don't want it to be a rehash. Everybody's gonna call dibs, so I'm gonna have to work that out a different way.
I call priority.
I'm gonna give priority to people who are like constantly
Not in
here
the
and
campaign.
following and like supporting and stuff like that.
I
So-
call Sour Lemon dibs. She's texting me. She has a character. She sent me this thing and she said, also, fun fact, this is my character who I intend on using for a J campaign. And J campaign is one word.
I do eventually
Trademark.
I do eventually want to add new people. Like I don't want to just, we're not always going to play with the same group. It's not just going to be these guys and we cycle them all out and mix and match. I do want to introduce like new blood to this. So we will add
Why is
people
there a
eventually.
cat? Why is there a cat on them?
I don't know. I just wanted to zoom out. I mean, it makes sense for that area. It's lore compliant. So
That's right.
very well done. Very well done. It's lore compliant, so I approve. I'll leave it there for now.
Hold on. I want to be lore compliant. Hold on.
But yeah, definitely I want to add like new people, and we're always looking for new people to play. So eventually the Discord's going to be open to everybody. It's not right now just because I want to kind of keep it small. But eventually I'm going to start letting more people in the Discord who like aren't current players. And then that'd be where I could kind of talk to some new people and introduce them in once. I don't want to run too many campaigns at once, so.
Hilda.
I'm not gonna
Hilda.
I'm not going to jump and play like 5 campaigns all at the same time. So it'll be kind of when we conclude naturally some other campaigns, then we'll move on with new ones and stuff like that. But right now we're focusing on these 3, and then eventually some new people will join in, and the community will continue to grow. Also, that reminds me, we were discussing with a couple different people from a couple different groups, because I've had a lot of requests for people were making like backup characters and just characters for fun, and when they do that on their own accounts, you don't have access to all my like homebrew stuff and the races and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do, what I have done, is make like a placeholder empty campaign on D&D Beyond, where I'll just give everybody the link, and then you can use that to make your backup characters, and then it'll be like everybody from every campaign can make backup characters there, and then you'll have access to all my stuff. And I'm calling it the Soul Forge.
Pog you.
Pog.
So I'll post that in the Discord in announcements, and I'll add everybody
Cool.
just after we end this stream. But
Cool.
yeah, so you can use that. Don't flood it with like 100 of your own single characters. Just for the sake, like keep it to a couple for now. Don't go crazy. 2 or 3 for each person would be great. I won't like call you out if you make 5 of them, but don't like make like 12 characters just on your own. I know I constantly am making new characters, so I know the instinct, but we'll try to keep this at least a little limited for now, and then if it's still pretty empty, then maybe I'll loosen up a bit. But also I would like if when you're making characters in this campaign, just make them lore compliant with Grand Lorien. If you want to mess around with like a character from like a different D&D world, that's fine, but don't do it in this campaign. Just build all the ones that are specifically lore compliant with Grand Lorien, like they worship whatever god or they're from whatever place, because that makes it just so that it's not filled up with characters who will never be used. But yeah, so that's the Soul Forge, as I'm calling it. I wanted to give it a cool name, not placeholder campaign.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, Naraka has hair. Good to know.
One of my friends
Wait,
is
she does?
yeah, one of my friends is drawing her for me right now for free, which is totally epic pog. But it's just a sketch. I'll send it when I'm done. Well, not when I'm done, when she's done.
Yeah, put it in the art channel, and if you want, you can also change your token to it too if you want.
Yes, but I was like, I don't like the idea of Naraka being bald, so she has hair.
Yeah. I am enjoying doodly moments from the campaign, so if anybody has any specific details, I'd love to know them.
Yeah, the artist is on the stream right now.
Yeah, I was seeing that. Nice to meet you.
I hate her. Block her.
Ban her.
Eventually, when the Discord is open to everybody, then just anybody, like artists, I'll give people like artist tags maybe, and then they can post in the art channel. So that doesn't get spammed once I open it up. But once everybody gets added in, then anybody can kind of post in that art channel anything that they want, even if it's just like a little shitpost drawing you did. That's allowed. And then I'll show them if I appreciate them. If it's not just like something awful that you have done to insult me. No, I'm just kidding. But if I'm allowed to show it on stream, like you haven't drawn, just straight up NSFW, then I will show it on stream once we finish the.
We can censor campaign. It with the Hilda bonk.
But yeah.
God, what are you drawing?
What is that?
Where are we drawing? What kingdom is being drawn over top of?
Bird?
Don't worry about
it. It's like a bird. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Also, I have no idea how to erase drawings, so.
Yeah, I can't find an erase.
Neither can I.
For the life of me.
It's fine. I can do it.
Ugly Naraka drawing is just sitting there.
Answer your question. You can build you can build an aspiring lich. As to whether or not you get there will be rather difficult, as liches are pretty rare. But if your character's goal is to become one, that's fine. I won't let you just make a lich right off the bat, because that's pretty broken.
I've been playing around in my head with the concept of an evil character. It sounds fun. Maybe that'll be.
I have been
I
playing
don't
with the
know.
idea of eventually maybe doing an evil campaign, but there's a lot of variables that go into an evil campaign just in the normal sense. And then when you add the fact that it's a living world and the evil campaign can essentially screw over a lot of different people,
Yeah.
there's a million more factors that have to go into it. So that'll probably be quite some time from now before we do an evil campaign.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea of doing that just because that's fun.
Yeah, I'm
It-
always playing with the concept because there's just so much more potential beyond I want to kill people.
Yeah, it would be sort of like that. It wouldn't be like a murder hobo campaign. It would
Yeah.
be characters who are on the kind of like a crime
I didn't feel
organization
like
or something
spelling
like
that out.
that. Some
Hmm.
some more villainous types who are a little on the outskirts of society. That kind of group. They wouldn't be just walking to each town and murdering everybody as in sight, because
Yeah.
that would very
Yeah.
quickly empty out the living world and have to make a bunch of new NPCs, and I really don't want to do that. So it'd be, there'd be some limits to that. And I have been reading Tasha's too. We talked a little bit about that before.
Oh,
I need to look at it myself, actually.
Of course, I am most likely not going to add everything from Tasha's because there's some stuff in there that is not great.
what about the one class that has it added?
Yeah, somehow I've heard very mixed reviews on it.
Yeah, I understand why there'd be mixed reviews. Peace Domain is getting thrown right in the garbage.
Wait, what?
The Peace Domain cleric that they added is going right in the trash. We're not adding that one.
Oh, is that another variant of like that like pacifist monk thing or something?
Yeah, it's a cleric that is just stupid and broken.
Oh,
You can do some
Good to
insane
know.
things at very low levels, and with someone putting even a minimal amount of thought into it, they can very quickly just ruin all of your encounters. And I don't want that, so we're not going to be adding Peace Domain.
I see.
Unless they like update it and change a whole bunch of things, then maybe I'll take another look at it. But for now, it is getting tossed right in the trash.
I see. Yeah, because I was thinking about like some UA thing that I heard about a while ago that was like a monk that's just only a pacifist. And people were just like, if you take this, your entire party has to agree to just never fight anything again, which sucks.
Yeah, it's very hard to do a pacifist class in D&D.
Yeah.
I just hope we get access to the, you know what?
The Artificer?
Yeah.
No. Not right
did
now, at
notice
least.
that was missing.
You're not going to
Just
get Artificer right now, just because it isn't lore compliant.
That's fine.
That makes sense.
We're not very steampunky, and it is very steampunky. So
I just want it for the.
there might be some changes in the future in which we kind of adjust it, but for now, it's not going to get added. I had access to it already, actually. Like it is already on the D&D Beyond because I was using the UA one, or the
I just want it
Critical
for
Role or
the
whatever it was. But
alchemist part of it.
so you might actually still be able to pick it when you're making characters, but for now we're going to hold off on adding any Artificer characters to any campaigns just because it doesn't fit this well. I do kind of like, I do like the class, but it doesn't fit the world, so I'm going to hold off for now. I
Damn,
do have
no
sort of like,
alchemist for me.
I have like tentative plans to try to implement it, but they're a very long way off for now. Twilight Domain, I want to take another look at before I say anything about. There's a couple of Druid ones that I really like. Spores was already active, but Spores is pretty good. So that's just going to be continued to be selectable. The Stars one was pretty cool too. I like Circle of Stars was neat. I like that they're adding alternatives to Wild Shape.
Yeah.
The
That's interesting.
the wildfire one is also really interesting, but we'll need some workshopping before I can add it because it makes no sense lore wise. So I need to think of a good reason why it'd be added before I can add it. It is a neat class though, because it'd be like instead of wild shaping, you'd be summoning like little fire spirits in the shape of animals. So you could have a little like flaming fox or something like that that you could control. It's pretty cool.
Neat.
I like the
Cute.
I like the subclass, but again, lore wise, it's weird. So yeah, I'm probably gonna kind of drip feed Tasha's stuff into the living world rather than just going, okay, fair game, everybody, all the new Tasha stuff is in there. It's probably gonna get kind of introduced slowly. Some of the stuff is already active because it was UA stuff that I already UA stuff that was already implemented, but they've adjusted them slightly. So like Wild Soul and stuff like that, Barbarians, they're already in here. Circle of Spores is already in here. So some of the stuff has been implemented just by default because it's already in here. But some of the more fine details and some of the like new subclasses are gonna probably get drip fed. I like to make them mean something. It's why I have like certain things locked. So I like to kind of have like accomplishments in the world unlock things, or like big changes in the world unlock things, because I think that's cooler.
It is interesting.
Because then it's more like an MMO almost, which is kind of what a living world should feel a little bit like.
I mean, it basically is. You got like 3 parties of people going around doing their own things.
And on very far edges of the map, apparently.
They chose different starting towns when they were making their characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horde versus Alliance.
But yeah, so Tasha's will probably get drip fed into here rather than just a big flood. But I do like some stuff in it, so there's definitely going to be some stuff added. I know that one of the groups was asking me about the cantrip stuff, but we'll talk about that later.
Wait, does it have different? Does it have new races in it?
No, I don't remember seeing that, but I'd have to be looking at it to say yes or no. I don't think so.
Cauldron of everything, my ass. It doesn't have everything.
Was there sub variant?
Cauldron of everything. There's not even Waluigi in this.
I don't know.
Waluigi's in nothing.
Let that man be in something, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna add him to the living world just so that he's in something.
Nice.
Make like a lanky elf character.
Like a weird purple dressed lanky elf man walks up to you.
Wait,
he has
hang
a
on,
mustache.
hang on.
Wait, he already exists.
Hang on.
Bombs in his
Unironically,
pocket.
hang on.
Oh my god.
Hold up. Oh no.
Oh!
You guys met him.
That's
I feel
right.
like-
Oh shit.
I literally forgot that my design philosophy when making these guys was, here's Wario and Waluigi.
Wait, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my
fuck.
god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I hate this.
Oh
That was unironically the reference. They became something else past that, but that was unironically the first inspiration.
no.
This is traumatizing.
I love playing Jay's campaign.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
When your NPCs are Luigi.
This is quite amazing.
He's got to be in something. We can't let him be shafted like this.
Now you need 2 more. Or the other 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna be two exact opposites, and they those two encourage you to be responsible and not drink.
Make one of them like cowardly, kind of.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, I'm glad you guys are having fun because I always have fun.
Very fun.
Alright. This is the part of the stream where I would usually. I think I already did my little spiel though. So, you guys know when the times are. You know when to show up. Chat, thank you for watching. The new faces
At
in
least
here.
most of you do. Cough, cough, my girlfriend.
The schedule is below. If anyone is unaware, you can find that on my Twitch page. That'll list all the times and which campaign is playing then, so that you don't miss anything. You can also follow to get little notifications if you want. I always appreciate the follows. And other than that, the new faces, I saw some new people in here. Thank you for joining us. And you're always welcome to come back because we like seeing new people here. I think it's relatively friendly. Haven't had anybody get mad at a new face before, so that's good.
I know. I hate all of my friends. I think you need to just make sure they don't.
Hey,
come
Sour, you suck.
back. Sour sucks.
Get owned, nerd.
Actually, no, I'm not sorry. I hate you both.
Oh, God.
Miles Upshur, what is that? Outlast?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, the reference is Outlast, right? Yeah, okay.
Unfortunately, she
I've
won't
come to make
shut
an
up.
announcement. Sour Lemon's ass is a bitch ass motherfucker.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm making a call out post on my twitter.com.
No.
Did he fuck your wife?
Well, no matter how much they call you out, I like you guys, chat. I'll always defend you, chat.
I can't read whatever Sour said there because it's just censored. What does that say?
How amazing would it be if Sour got smited by Nightbot for that?
Probably getting pretty close.
God.
It happens at least like twice every stream. Calm down a little bit.
If they start talking too much smack, chat, you just let me know and I'll just make every encounter harder.
No, please. I'm so sorry. Never mind. I love my friends. They're great. Please talk more.
Suddenly, the large number of people have
Yeah, you come back next
doubled
session,
in
they double.
number.
Everybody's
We're like,
Yeah, it's like, wait,
I thought there were a
remember
lot
this
of them
big
before,
dude.
but
It's my fault. I'd
Throughout
like
the
to
fight.
clarify to chat, I only hate my friends.
Throughout the
wolves
fight,
revive and come
new people
walking
just
in.
start like rappelling down from the ceiling like a SWAT team.
FBI, open up.
Exactly.
They're like, we heard
They're here to get
that
Hilda.
you
Take her to horny jail.
got a
You'll never
bump.
catch me alive, lad lovers.
I'm gonna prep that little sound effect next time because I need it.
Bunk.
The
I
FBI,
feel
open
like
up.
we just hear it too much.
No, the bonk.
The bonk.
Make it like the coconut bonk.
We interact with exactly one pretty woman, and it's just bonk, 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 bonk.
Joke's on you, I have a thick skull. It does nothing to me.
Yeah, chat. If they're too mean to you, every enemy will be a mockingbird spider from
No!
now on. Every enemy.
Oh my god, I need to shut up. Never mind.
That's how I keep a rein on my players. If you get too cocky, start being too full of yourself. Spiders.
No. God.
Gotta kill a player every once in a while just to keep him in line.
Yeah. I immediately die next session.
Well, no, you're on the other side of the door with me.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
are safe.
well-
I think you guys are safe.
You kill me though. You'll just kill me. It's okay.
I love how the two people that are breaking down all the doors aren't the ones that go in first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
the
you guys
bard
should
and
have.
the druid.
Maybe you guys
Yeah.
should have let us fucking break the door down.
Hey,
That was-
the breacher and the point man are two different people.
I absolutely hate that you two got out of this okay. You monsters.
Let's just go outside next session.
Yeah, let's just leave. Actually, you know what? Let's just go through the other door.
I decide I'm sick of their bullshit for 5 seconds, and this is what happens to me.
We're like, they can handle it, and go the other way. The
The
door
two weakest
mysteriously
members of
locks.
the party. Bye.
Bye, guys. We're gonna hang out with Swiss now.
This is a Swiss campaign now.
Friendship ended with Bard.
I
Swiss
gave you
is my
25
best
gold.
friend. I'm gonna make that. That meme is gonna be coming into the Discord in like an hour tops.
Alright, yeah. Hit the art channel up.
I will. You can wait for it. It will be there.
Ah, Shinx isn't live anymore. Oh well. Every time. Miss her every time. To raid. Alright, I don't have anybody else to raid then. So I guess we'll just end the stream.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat. I love you,
Yeah.
even though I pretend I don't.
Yeah, bye, chat.
Chat, thanks for watching. If you're watching on the VOD and you lasted this long, then thank you as well. New faces, please feel welcome to come back. The schedule is there for you if you want to. Have a nice night. Take care.
See you next week.
Bye bye.